Hey everyone. Sorry, y'all. I'm late. Sorry. Just a little minutes late. Okay. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me just turn my. Hey Robert. Hey Pammy Pooh. Hey Joanne. Hey Brittany. How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone is doing great. I am doing great today. And I thank God to see another day. Hey Rebecca. Hey Stephanie. That's good, Brittany. That is good. You working today, Brittany? Let me get this over here. I took a break yesterday, y'all. I took a break. Every now and then, y'all, I need it. I need a little break. And it's so cold here. No, I'm off because of the weather. Yeah, the weather gonna get bad here too this weekend. They said, "Hey, Crystal, how are you?" Make sure y'all hit the like button for your girl. Well, I hope it don't get too bad because I did want to go out again this weekend. I'm celebrating my birthday, y'all, again. Yeah, I am. If the weather don't be bad. But yeah, we supposed to get bad weather here too. Ugh. The weather be so bad sometimes it's making you want to lay down and cover up in your blanket and just go to sleep. That's what I did yesterday, y'all. I chilled all day yesterday. I really did. I just chilled out yesterday. I'm sick of the Wi-Fi. Yeah, I seen that on the news this morning, Stephanie. I seen it. I'm like, what in the world? I definitely did see that. We are supposed to snow again on Friday. Yep, same here. Hey, Erica. Yeah, we supposed to get some snow too. I'm like, oh boy, here we go again with the snow. Here we go again with the snow. You know, January and February be the coldest months, to be honest. D, did you hear that Robert got robbed last night outside? Uh, yeah, I seen the video. I don't think it was last night. I think that was the other night. I don't know. I don't know. But I watched the video. I think that was a video or a live. I rewatched it. Cause sometimes y'all when I get off YouTube, I just stay off. I just try to have a peace of mind for real. But I did run across it and I did look at that. Yeah. I hope and pray all is well with them. Hey, Donna, baby. How are you, sweetie? How are you doing? Was that real, Stephanie? I don't know, sweetie. I really don't know. I don't know. Stephanie said, was that real? Stephanie crazy. Hey, Terry. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. I really don't know. I don't know if it was real or not. But I got something for y'all today. Okay. Now, um, listen, I'm not gonna bring it up on my screen because sometimes I want to be careful about playing other people's commentary until I really get to know them. And I just subscribed to her channel yesterday, so I'm trying to get to know her from a content creator to another content creator. But I'm going to play some of this. I want y'all to hear this. I think it's something good for y'all to hear. I'm glad you going out this weekend again, sis. It was fun. I was enjoying the music and they was jamming. Oh, thank you, sis. Thank you. Yes, if the weather doesn't be bad, I definitely will be going out. Stephanie Boo, he said it was real because he just got back from the trip out of town. No. I just pray, I hope everything is okay. Open book, what's going on, girly? You at work, open book? Hold on, y'all. I gotta get to my other device so I can read the comments from there after. Wait, let me get to the video first. Hold on. Let me see something. Because I subscribe to two new content creators. One of them just building a platform, and I just ran across her platform yesterday. And she got like 80 subscribers. So I went in her chat yesterday, and she subscribed back to my channel yesterday. So I'm just trying to, y'all, like, do other stuff, like, really, like, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming back in the chat in 1 second. So I'm going to play it, y'all, and I'm going to stop it. I'm going to talk through it because I want y'all to give me y'all advice on it. Now, this girl, y'all, I'm about to get ready now. Oh, okay. Now, y'all remember the girl Tisa Risa? Is I'm saying her name right, y'all? You remember the girl from TikTok, old Tisa Risa, right? Y'all remember her, right? Lisa, hey, boo. Okay. Now, this girl, I'm not going to say she Tisa Risa, okay? Because I want y'all opinion on it, all right? Okay, Rebecca remember, Erica remember. Okay. I just want y'all to give me y'all advice about it, okay? So I'm going to play it, I'm going to stop it, and I'm going to let y'all see, like, what y'all, That's why I said sometimes, y'all, as women, we have to be careful meeting men, inviting men into our home that we don't know, moving into apartments with them, and we don't know them. Hey, Brittany. And we don't know them. Y'all, I would love to share this on my screen, but I don't want to do it right now because, like I said, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really know her like that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm getting to know her, so I don't want to, I got to protect my channel. And I know. So here we go. Now, y'all let me know if y'all can hear this too. Hold on, because I got to turn it up. And I want y'all to let me know if y'all can hear it. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Can y'all hear her? And there we go. Eating some freaking Popeyes. So it seems so normal, like, okay, he not even on that flash of money in my face thing, right? So everything I tell y'all that he tells me is a reason why I'm telling y'all. Hey, bless me on measurement. Hey, boo. So when we on FaceTime, right? I'm like, oh, that's a nice house. He was like, yeah, I stay by myself. Like, I always been living by myself. I've been living by myself and on my own since I was 18. Cool, right? Then fast forward in the conversation, he brings this big ass pit bull dog in the camera, and he's telling the dog to sit, and the dog not listening to him. But he was like, "That's cool. Like, he's trying to be funny right now." He's screaming, "Sit!" Like, he's telling this dog to sit, but the dog is not answering him. Like, the dog didn't know who he was. But he's like, "This my dog or whatever." I didn't have. Hey, everybody coming in. And it was a nice build. Like, you could tell he spent some money on that dog. So he was like, "Yeah, this my dog or whatever." Remember that. So I'm not gonna lie, like. All right, Lola. The vibes on the phone was actually cool. I'm like, oh, he cool people. Like, I like this dude. And then, like, my brother, he also raps, right? So my brother comes in the room while we on FaceTime, and he started telling him, like, he rapping stuff. So he like, shit, play your music. So they going song for song, and I just love that he's interacting with my brother or whatever, right? So the first thing he said was like, yeah, I'm signed to Sony. I'm signed to Sony or whatever. No, Brittany. He got his record label, and he's just popping his shit, right? But he's still being humble about it right now. After the phone conversation, I took it upon myself to say, you know what? I actually like talking to you. Let's talk some more. So as we're talking more and more and more,
we start FaceTiming a little bit more, and I'm starting to hear like a dude in the background. I'm like, who is this dude in the back? But I didn't ask him that because that's none of my business. But he was just like, man, my homeboy, we stay in the same neighborhood. He always at my house. Like, he ain't got no friends, and he be bored sometimes, so he just stay here. So I just let him stay on my couch. Yeah, okay. Anyway, whatever. At this time, I was on the way to my sister's wedding, right? So I had a whole trip planned to go out the country, but my my layover was in Florida, y'all. So this was literally like maybe like a week or two after we started FaceTiming, and he was like, yo, since your layover is in Florida, I'm gonna get you another plane ticket. Cancel your plane ticket back home and just stay here. So
hey, Tracy,
give me like 48 hours to win over your heart or whatever. So I'm like, I don't know, like, you a stranger. I don't know how to feel about staying in Miami with you and I don't know you. So after I go and do a little bit more research on him, I see that he has a child. So I confront him about it, like, dang, why you ain't tell me you had a child? And he was like, huh?
He lied to her about the baby.
I'm like, you got a baby, a new baby too. And I said, I ain't got time to be dealing with no baby mama drama. I never dealt with nobody who has a kid. I don't have no kid. I don't want to talk to nobody with a kid. That was something I was very heavy on. I don't want to talk to nobody with a child. But he was just like, you ain't got to deal with no baby mama drama. Like, none of that. I said, yes, I am. I already know how it go. He was like, what if I told you my baby mama was dead? So I was quiet because that took me for a loop. What am I supposed to say after that? So then he proceeds to talk and say, nah, I really...
Y'all, he told her the baby mama was dead, y'all, okay? Oh, Lord, I don't want to laugh. Okay, this is what he told her. Hey, Miss M, this man is not the man that she thought he really was, okay? So that's why I say be careful. So just finish listening.
Don't even know my baby mama like that. Like, I promise you, you would never have to deal with none of that.
Red flag from the gate. Yes.
I don't know her myself. So I'm like, wait, hold on. How you don't know your baby mama? Like, now I'm a little curious. What you mean? You had a baby with somebody who you don't know? So he tells me this story, y'all. So he go ahead and tell me this quick little story about how he met his baby mama at a party. He was talking to them, and it was a group of friends who was intoxicated, and he was like, y'all better not drive because y'all might get into an accident. And then he was like, literally 10 minutes after they drove, they got into an accident. So he felt bad because he spoke it into existence. And so he went to go visit the girl in the hospital or whatever. He went to go check to see if she was okay. And then after that happened, they started texting a little bit, right? And then, you know, one thing led to another. They met up, and they did the do. And they did the do for like about 2-3 times, and then out of nowhere, she called him and like, I'm pregnant. And then he tells a story about how he was like, I don't even know you, like we don't know each other. I don't think we need to have no child. And then she was like, well, I can take care of the baby on my own. And he was like, at that point, he knew that she was gonna try to keep the baby. So he was like, she didn't want to get an abortion, so she just had the baby. But I really feel like she just wanted to keep the baby because of who I was and what I got. Like, basically, she trapped this man. And since then, you know, like, she had a baby, but he don't know the girl. Like, that was how he kicked it to me the entire time, y'all. The entire time. Keep that in mind, please. So, here goes.
So, listen, y'all. She said that the guy said that he didn't know his baby mother. How the hell did you think that he did not know his baby mother and he was the one that got the woman pregnant? So why would you even think something like that if she thought like that? You know what I'm saying? That was a red flag right there. I'm just saying, in my book, that was a red flag. Erica say, oh, Lord.
Red flag that I missed of that stupid story. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go to Miami with you. We're gonna have a good time. You got 48 hours to win me over. You want to win me over so bad? Show me something. So when I get there, y'all,
now listen to this now.
In a red Corvette, a C8, whatever fucking car it was, but he pulled.
And she's a beautiful young lady, y'all.
It was sexy, not gonna lie. And I'm thinking, why did he pull up in this? Because I knew he had a Hellcat at home.
Hey, Auntie Lynn.
But I was wondering why he pulled up in that. And I was like, why you drive this? He said, I just ain't want to put my Hellcat on the road. I just wanted to drive my other car for a little.
For the record, y'all, the man that's telling her that he have all this stuff, he has none of the stuff that he's telling this woman that he has.
Like, this is his car. And then I told him I wasn't going to be sleeping with him or like staying the night with him, right? because I don't know him like that. He was like, "What you mean? I got your own room. Like we got a hotel, but
Erica
you got your own
crazy.
room." So I'm over here like, "Oh, he's respectful. This man ain't get a one hotel room. He made sure he got two. He really just trying to show me a good time. He not trying to be disrespectful." So we vibing out. We riding like Miami was cool. And then like when I was there, I spent most of my time in his hotel room anyway, right? But I still had.
Oh shoot! Come on. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. My hand hit the video. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm going to go back to where it was at. Hold on. My hand made a mistake and hit the damn. My computer stream is so
temporary. It's just a.
Okay, I think I was here.
Like, I guess we could do it, and I'm feeling you so bad or whatever. So, let's move all the way to. I come to Georgia, look up at houses because we didn't want to live in Florida no more.
This is the interesting part.
Unfortunately, my parents get into a bike accident, and I'm on the phone with him when it happens because I get an alert on my phone that my parents got into an accident from Life 360. Download Life 360, y'all. It's gonna tell y'all everything. But I end up pulling up to the scene. I see the whole crash. My heart is pounding. I'm having an anxiety attack. My parents is on the ground laid out. So I'm on the phone with him. He's hearing it. So he's like, "I'm gonna be there."
Exactly, Lisa.
I'm gonna drive there. Like, I'm gonna be there for you. And I know this not how I wanted to meet your parents, but I'm gonna come there because I know it's really bad. And da 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 da. So he ends up coming to Georgia to see my parents. Now my mom, she real cool people. She knew what was going on. She knew the vibes. My dad was not going for it, y'all. So my mama, she done broke everything on this side. She scraped all up from road rash. My father, he's still in the hospital. He is ribs broken. He's just all destroyed. So when he gets here, he ends up meeting my mom. He got her flowers and everything. But see, my dad's still in the hospital. So he hear that it's a grown man in his house, and he trying to figure out who is this grown man staying at the house, because my mom let it happen. Because like I said, she cool people. She just, if I'm safe, she's
Erica says she's just slow as hell.
He's like, "Oh no, I don't know this man. He need to get up out my house. I don't know why y'all got a grown man in my house while I'm not there." Then, I finally tell them when he get home from the hospital, I tell them that I'm moving in with this man, and my dad just go off. Like, he is going off like, "You don't know what he might want for you. Men try to control you." My dad's trying to tell me everything a man is willing to do for a house, and that is more that come with just that house.
And her mom should have never allowed this man to stay into her house and didn't even know this guy.
Surviving a liar and a manipulator, part 3, or aka who the fuck did I move in with? So while he was here visiting me in Georgia, because my parents had got into an accident, we decided to go look at some houses while we were here. We eventually rolled up onto a house inside the same neighborhood as my parents.
Hey, King
D-Ham. Like, oh my God, I want it. Like, I walked in here and I said, "This is the house I want," right? So he like, "All right, bet, apply or whatever. Apply for it." He kind of told me exactly how to do it. We renting a house now. We're not buying a house. So he told me every step I need to do.
I heard her story, D, shaking my head. Oh, okay.
That can make fake pay stubs. So he like, "You don't even got to worry about being approved or nothing because I got a lady who could."
Now listen, y'all. This is another red flag she missed. When the man told her that he got somebody will accept fake pay stubs for a house that he was trying to buy with her, that was another red flag that she missed. Because ain't no damn way in the world I'm gonna let a man tell me something like that and I'm gonna still be with him. So I don't know what it was with her. Maybe it's like Erica just said, she's slow as hell. Because why did you still stay in cahoots with this man? And this girl here has money, y'all. She has money. She does good for herself. So I don't understand, why would you allow this man to talk about some fake pay stubs and you went along with that shit?
Can make fake pay stubs and make it look like you got this and that, and then you'll get approved. Like, I've done it before. You'll get approved.
That's crazy.
So when a lady ends up looking at my information, she's like, "Oh, you don't need fake pay stubs. You're making enough. You make enough money, and as long as you have your W-9,
exactly,
whatever
Brittany,
tax forms or whatever, like, you'll be approved." So like, I guess 48 hours passed, and I got approved for the house, and we like,
she
all right,
didn't miss any red flags. She ignored the heck out of all of them.
Yes. So once we got that figured out, y'all, when he came to my house, he was having a very bad toothache. This is very important part of this story. He was having a very bad toothache, and he was asking for pain pills. And I was like, Tylenol for a toothache. But he was like, "I got an abscess. It's hurting really bad. He needs something stronger." So I'm like, "I got some hydrocodone." I don't know, that type of pill, and he was like, nah, that don't work for me.
He wanted his mother hydrocortisone, whatever you call that shit when they give you when you had accidents and surgery. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But that's what he wanted her to keep giving him from the mom.
Boom. Why the next day he was like, "Do your mama got another one of those little white pills?"
Lisa said, "This the part that got me."
And he asked for about. Since the whole time he was at my house, he probably didn't had like 5 of them. And I thought that was really weird because I'm like, why do you need those little white pills so bad for a toothache? All right. So, 3 days before his move-in day, I get a DM from baby mama. And I'm on FaceTime with him when I get this DM. I'm like, yo, your baby mama just hit me up, and he like, oh, probably because you asked to meet her because you're gonna be around our daughter, so she's probably just hitting you up.
You can't
just
get addicted to
see,
those
like,
pills.
If you cool or whatever. I'm like, first of all, my rules was I didn't want nothing to do with your baby mama, but if she just coming to make amends, cool, y'all. I'm going to drop the screenshots of what his baby mama said to me. All right, so she over here, she says, hey, love, when are you free to talk? So this is the screenshot. That's my receipt. You can pause it if you want. I just don't want nobody thinking I'm lying. Yo, why are you sending your baby mama pictures of y'all? And he was like, remember you said we deleting it on our phone, so I just wanted to send it to her because I just didn't want it in my phone. No, this was a red flag, point 1. I thought you said you didn't even know who your baby mama was. Why are you sending her pictures of y'all on trips in Colorado? And like, if somebody wants to send me pictures, if an ex sent me pictures of us, I'm gonna think, oh, you want me back, right? And then she sends me that. So me, I want to know more. So I'm like, shit, call me. So she calls me. When I tell you, his baby mama told me everything I needed to know. She said, oh, he asked me to get a house in my name. I got good credit and he'll pay the rent up, but he couldn't get it in his name. And then she told me he had a house, but he got kicked out of the house
this
because
story.
he was going to pay name. Then she was saying that he was a yerk head. Yerks are the little white pills that I was telling y'all about.
Hey, Denise.
So yeah, he was like, she said,
Erica said, what the hell?
He's a liar.
Hey, Joanne.
You know, and then I'm thinking she a bitter baby mama, like, but no, she was telling the truth the whole time. So I called him like, yo, what the I told you I didn't want to deal with no BM drama. And he like, she's lying on my grandmother's grave. He loved to lie on his grandma's child. So he was just like, she's just doing that because she's jealous that you got stuff going on, and she just a drama-fied person. Like, I don't even know that girl, and she always did this. Like, she always gossiping.
He was trying to keep her from the baby mother, so the baby mother won't tell her anything, like men do.
Telling me tea, baby, tea. But anyway, I had already signed the lease, and I had brought the lease to my mama or whatever, and she was like, why his name not on the lease? And she was telling him, put your name on the lease so you don't feel like you living with her. Like, this your house. So I'm like, why you not putting your name on the lease? He was like, nah, because if you ever wanted to kick me out, I just want you to feel comfortable. Like, this is your house. Like, even if you kick me out and I do.
Now, y'all, tell me, was there another red flag? If y'all getting a house together, y'all buying a house together, and you're not going to go on the lease with your girlfriend if y'all buying this house together, that was another red flag, y'all. Like, come on. Girl, how many red flags did you need to see? The man already had said something about fake pay stubs. That should let you know right then and there that he wasn't right. The man ain't got no money. He had nothing. And he sounded like he was addicted to pills. That's why it's important to get to know someone first, Miss D. Yes, it's very important. Very important. So I'm like, well, damn, how many red flags this girl really needed to see?
Do something crazy, or you don't want me living there, I'm gonna still make sure I pay up the lease or pay up the rent for a whole year because I'm a man of my word.
Lisa crazy.
Pay the rent up for the year. I thought like, shit, all right.
Wait a minute, how long were they dating before moving in? Not long. Not long.
Because my name is on that lease. Okay, y'all. Who the fuck did I move in with? So I'm like, if you're gonna move in here, what you gonna do with your house in Florida?
Because y'all, first of all, he lied to her, right? And you know, sometimes when we meet men or whatever, you know, they tell us they got this, they got that, right? And some women, they get applauded by that. You know what I'm saying? They feel good, even though they haven't seen nothing that this man has yet. And this is what happened to her. The man told her he had brand new cars. You know, he was a rapper. He made a song to her. She loved this song. She fell in love with the song. The song made her fall in love with this man. She went to Florida. She met him. And it was a whole bunch of shit. So let's finish. It was a whole bunch of shit. I tell you this, it wasn't what the hell she bargained for.
I've already paid that up. I'm gonna have my brother.
She better be glad she is here to tell the story. Yes.
What you gonna do with your dog? Since you already got a little dog, I don't want to bring my dog because he's too big and it's just a dog. Like I'll just give him to my brother, right? So now, I'm like, this was a red flag. He has to have a U-Haul, but all his stuff is in a storage. But it don't make sense because if you have a house there, if you've been living on your own, why is all your belongings inside of a storage?
Another red flag. She kept going with it.
House. Red flag. I knew something was wrong with that. Child, it's time for him to move in the house. He moved in. Everything was just so freaking sweet. I'm like, yay, we finna have like playhouse happily ever after. We finna have fun, make content, because he was a vibe. You feel me? Like we was having fun. That's what he portrayed to me. No, when he got there, he had a whole stuck-up attitude. I was like, what the hell are you? Like, it was like a whole different version of him. The day he moved in that house, oh my God, he changed. He was not that person on the phone. He was not that person in Miami. He wasn't even that person that
pill popping and fake pay stubs. Yes. Background check ASAP. Yes. If she knew something was wrong, hold on, let me take this off.
And I'm like, okay.
If she knew something was wrong, why stay? Exactly.
His tooth hurting again. And I'm like, you ain't got no insurance. Like, go to the dentist. He don't got no dental insurance. So you know what I did? I was like, as a woman, I'm gonna make sure you get some dental insurance and some medical insurance because you don't need to be out here with no insurance. I set him up an appointment to go to the dentist and everything. Whole time his tooth hurt. Do your mama got some more of them white circle pills? I'm like, let me ask her. She just got in an accident. She need them herself. She's in real pain here. So I go ask her. She gives me a whole bunch of those circle things, right? And I give them to him, and he's like, I don't know what these are. Like, I gotta look up these. These not the same as the last ones. So
yeah, he wanted the strong ones.
And y'all, the next day I was cleaning the kitchen, and I looked in the back of the drawer, and the same pills he said he sold and got rid of was hiding in the back of the drawer, like he was hiding them. Oh my gosh. So this started to make me wonder, like, was his baby mama right about his problem? Because it's not making sense.
Yeah, he had no insurance, Joanne, none.
I kept that in the bag. I keep a lot of stuff in the bag until it's time, right? All right, y'all, I got to go to film rehearsal real quick. So, hey. I'm going to come back with part 4 of Who the Fuck Did I Move In With, or Surviving Fucking Liar and a Manipulator. But yeah, stay tuned.
Hold on, y'all. Another one coming.
Part 4 of Who the Fuck Did I Move In With? So after part 1, child, BM then reached out to BD and was like, what you say about me? And he was like, she's lying.
And now, y'all, he's threatening her to put all her naked pictures all over the internet.
I get on 3-way, y'all. This man is talking about, why are you lying? And then listen how hurt he sound, y'all. I'm gonna embarrass you. I know how they embarrass. I wasn't gonna do this shit. Embarrass me. In your business out. I haven't even told the full thing. So anyway, so he said he gonna embarrass me, right? So I'm like, how you gonna embarrass me? Y'all listen to what he said. This all he got on me. I got all them pictures of you. I got them pictures of you. Watch, I'm gonna post it. Ain't no more boundaries.
Yeah, he's mad at her now, y'all. He's mad. He wanna air out her naked pictures.
Even baby mama like, why would you do something like that? Like, you're this angry that you're gonna go try to post explicit pictures of me. Anyways, let's get into the story, because I'm not even close to the end, baby. I just started. This man told me that his name was Sean. That's what he told me.
And y'all, let me just say this. This lady, y'all, was dating this guy for a little bit of time, and she didn't even know his real name. He even lied to her about his real name. When she spoke to the baby mother, she brought up his name. The baby mama said, who the hell is that? She was like, him. The baby mother was like, that's not his name. So this is what I'm telling you. You go ahead, you find these men, you date these men, don't know who the hell you're dating. She was laying in a bed with a man and was dating this man, and the name was never the man name, y'all. Now, how this shit can happen? Now, come on. Thank you so much, Lisa. Appreciate you, love. Never send pictures to a man to they can use it against you when they get mad at you. Yes.
Right? And she like, who is that? I said,
and naked pictures. He didn't have no money, no insurance, no pay stubs.
Like, I've been
she
calling
took
this man that since I met him. My parents been calling him that. Y'all didn't told me a whole fake name. That's what my daddy named me. My mama named me something else. So I got two names. Okay, red flag. So back to the little white circle.
Yep, he told her he had two names.
The pills in the cabinet just ended up missing, right? I go to my mama's house and he texts me this. Just bring enough to make it into my dentist appointment so you don't have to keep going back, right? Because he keeps asking me to go back for the little white circle things. So when I go home, I tell him I got some of these. It's like M365. I don't know what they are, but that's what it say on the little white circle thing. These not the original ones that we was giving him. These different. But I said I didn't want to go to my mama and ask her for no more of those, right? I didn't want to keep asking her, can I get some more Oxy? And he just like, that's fine, that's perfect. Just bring me a whole new tooth. That's how much he was trying to make it seem like it hurt. But once we moved in together, like I said, I decided to get him some dental insurance and some health insurance because he didn't have none. And so I'll get his tooth problem fixed because I'm tired of hearing about it, right? So once we get the tooth thing handled or whatever, now we just living a normal life. Not even gonna lie. We live in a normal life. He don't want to go nowhere, but he want to stay in the house. He don't want to really spend no money. That's what I'm keeping.
Because he didn't have none.
It's fine because it's not nothing. It's not even about no money, child, but it's little things that I started peeping once we moved in. On the 4th of July, we go to the store, we buy a whole bunch of fireworks, y'all. We like, let's light some fireworks or whatever. So before we start popping fireworks and our friends come over, he hungry. He want to go to Taco Bell. He love a Taco Bell and McDonald's. That's a McDonald's warrior right there. Speaking of that, when he first, decided to take me on a date, I'm eating lamb chops. I ain't never ate a lamb chop ever. I'm over here eating lots of mac and cheese. He took me on a date and he spent so much money. When he moved in, we was eating Popeyes, McDonald's, and Taco Bell. Heavy. I even like the damn Taco Fiesta fries now, y'all. That's how much we was eating it. Like, damn. And so for the ones like, why you ain't cook for him? I was trying to cook for him. But he was like, I don't eat that. I don't eat this. I don't gotta eat what you cook. The other dudes you've been with, they must eat what you cook, but I ain't them. I eat this, I eat that. I'm like, oh my God. I didn't even want to eat
he's a no good dog.
But he love a DoorDash Taco Bell though. So we get riding the Taco Bell. It's late at night, y'all. We riding normal. All of a sudden, I see blue lights behind us. I'm like, what you do? Like, did you not put your signal on? Because we ain't even go too far.
I don't think he had no license.
We stopped at the Taco Bell, and the man pulled us over, whatever. And he like, you got your license? He was like, nah, I left him. He was like, well, somebody's license is suspended on this car. But officer asked him, what's your name, first and last name? He tell him his real first and last name. He run it. He like, oh, both of y'all license is suspended. Whoever owned this car, license is suspended, and it's been suspended since March. So he looking crazy, and I'm like, dude, your license been suspended? He like, nah, I don't know what he talking about. My license shouldn't be suspended. Let's run this back real quick, though. While we was on FaceTime, while he was living in Florida and I was living in Georgia, he had got pulled over one time. Same thing happened, but they took his vehicle. And he was like, man, my license was suspended, but I got it taken care of. Because the next day, I'm like, yo, did you get your car back? Like, you good? You straight? Because somebody had to come pick him up. He was like, yeah, I'm going in the morning. I got it taken care of. I got my license back and everything. Like, everything was all good. So when they was pulling us over, when he was at my spot, I'm like, I thought you got that handled. He was like, my license shouldn't be suspended. Officer, like, oh, you must don't like paying tickets. Your license been suspended since March. You must don't like paying tickets because
wow.
Dang, I really should be taking you to jail. But ma'am, what's your first and last name? I'm like, me? I give him my first and last name. He was like, well, you good to go. You drive, but you need to go back to Florida and get that handled because I'm being nice because it's the 4th of July, but I really should be taking you to jail. Oh, and he pulled up a fake insurance card because he ain't got insurance on his Hellcat. He pulled up a fake insurance card, y'all. Well, if it wasn't fake, it was an old one, probably from way, way back when he first got the car.
I don't understand this girl.
He gonna get it handled. He going back home to get it handled.
You should have ran at the exactly, Joanne. Because he is a bum, a dog. When a man gets a attention when moving in with when moving in with a man, when they change and run and never look back. Yep.
So while I'm driving driving my whip there. It's
I
like
don't
he
even
got
know
an
why she was
attitude
still
over there
dealing
in the
with him.
passenger seat.
All them
And
red
I'm like,
flags.
what is wrong with you? Why you got an attitude? He's not telling me. He's just typing real hard. Type. Like, I'm talking about he's a typing warrior right now. This man is going at it with his baby mama. And I'm like, why are you over here mad and stressed out and depressed about your baby mama? What's going on? She don't want me to see my child. She never want me to see my child. She always lying saying I don't do this and that, but she always preventing me from seeing her. She like you know how baby daddies be. So baby mama ends up texting me.
Yeah, I don't get a Brittany.
We came to an agreement that they don't get along. And I was like, you know what? I'm not on the beef. I don't want to beef with you. We cool people. I'm gonna be around your child. I don't want you to have to deal with that with him. So you could just talk to me. So she hits me up and was like, girl, he back at it again, sending me all these paragraphs. Tell him to leave me alone. I only want to talk through you.
And that was good that she tried to get along with the baby mother. So that was a good part.
Whatever. He sees me talking to her. He's like, what you texting her for? Like, dang, like, I don't even know why she hitting your phone up. That's your best friend now? That's your friend? I'm like, not you got an attitude. So now he don't even want to drive because he was supposed to drive the second half. He don't even want to drive. He's just heated, upset. He on the phone with his mama going off about his baby mama, y'all. This man talked about his baby mama like she was a dog. So there was signs of like.
And you think he won't do it to you?
I really can see that this man had like two different personalities because he'll scream and yell, and then all of a sudden he'll be like, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry." I'm like, this nigga crazy. So when we pick his daughter up, when I tell y'all, I literally was watching how he treated his daughter. And I'm not trying to say he treated her bad, but I seen little stuff that just was a red flag. He was riding in the front seat with her, in his lap, literally.
Now,
and then,
baby,
I'm looking at like, shoot, this how you treat her? Who am I to tell you?
This get better and better.
So I'm getting accustomed to, this is what y'all do.
She tells the stuff like it's okay, not realizing how big a fool she is. And look,
she be crying. She be crying in her car seat. I'm like, dude, she ain't
the
got
man sounds like a stalker and crazy. Yes.
But none of my business. We even did a little TikTok video of my car driving itself. He then got out the driver's seat while the car driving itself. Baby in the back, I'm in the front seat. I'm just as bad for even condoning this. Now let's get this together. Because why did I let him do that? I really just felt like it wasn't my place. I never dealt with nobody with a child, so I didn't want to get out my place. But I knew somebody was gonna be mad at that. Because child, you don't do nothing like that. But whatever. We get back home. We in Georgia. Everything is fine. These are things that he was saying to me while he was here. He was like, "I'm sorry that I've been acting like this."
Hey, Cameron. Hey, Miss Williams.
A little bit down, all of that stuff. So I'm like, let's go to church. He's not want to go to church. He's like, I don't know them people. I'm like, I got aggravated. I'm like, yeah, whatever, y'all. But when I got home from church, right, I was like, why you ain't want to go to church? I had an attitude. Because it threw me off. Something didn't feel right. Because he was just so like, I don't want to go there. So I was like, yo, are you a man of God? Like, are you a Christian? Do you believe in God? He was like, oh, I got to go to church to believe in God. I said, no, I'm just asking. You don't got to get defensive with me. I just want to know. We never had this conversation. I thought you were, because of the tattoos on you. You got all these Christian-like tattoos. I believe in a God. I believe that there is a God. There is some God. There's a higher being. That's it. So I'm like, cool, whatever. That's none of my business. But that did make me feel some type of way. Because one day I told him, hey, make sure you pray before your food. And he was just like, oh, like, dang, you always want to make somebody feel bad. I was like, just pray. And he was like, I don't even want to eat no more. Like, dang, you have to say something. I just knew something was off about him. So you know what I did? I went through that phone. And when I went through that phone, I found everything out about that man. He's been lying to me since he DM'd me. That man been lying about his whole identity, child. His whole identity, y'all. Oh.
Here's another part.
Part 5 of who the fuck did I move in with? Once I found out he didn't have no insurance on his Hellcat, and once I found out that he showed that officer a fake insurance card, it just threw me off a little bit. But it made me start thinking, how did he pull up on me in a red, brand new 2023 Corvette if he ain't got no insurance on his Hellcat, and he needed a co-signer on the Hellcat? So how did you end up getting a C8? It's not making sense to me. And ain't nothing wrong with no co-signer, baby. This mine.
She got a nice ride. I ain't gonna lie.
Co-signer. Let's just get that together. But me being a woman, I don't want my man to go to jail. So I'm like, look, you drive my car, I'll drive your car. If I get pulled over in your car, when they run the tags, I got a license. I got insurance. I got all of that, right? So now he's driving my car and I'm driving his. But his wasn't starting sometimes. Like I had to put the gas pedal on 3 times, damn near close my eyes, turn around 3 times for the shit to start. So I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna be driving your car and it won't start. Like, it's already loud as hell. And he's like, bro, it just need an oil change. So me, I'm like, let me make sure I take care of my man. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, let me schedule him an oil change. So I scheduled him an oil change.
Exactly, Brittany.
And when I get to the dealership, they telling me it's more than an oil change. So I'm like, you know what? It's cool. Whatever it is, I don't care how much it costs. I got it. It's your birthday gift. Your birthday coming up. I will take care of your car. But when we went to the dealership and then they diagnosed his car, he said, "Oh, I already got a diagnosis. I already know what's wrong with the car." And he gave them a slip that he got from the previous dealership. So now I'm thinking, you told me it was just an oil change, but you knew your car been messed up for a long, long time. But hey, ain't nothing wrong with a messed up car. It's just the lies he was telling. I was just kept catching him. Like, why are you lying about little stuff? So whatever. They come up with how much everything gonna be. Just know it was over a rack. I didn't gonna put too much numbers in here, but it was over a rack, and I didn't care about swiping my card. So once we go back to our normal lives, I'm like, I want to go do something. I don't want to sit in the house. Like, not that I want to be outside, but he quick to be like, oh, you want to be outside? Then go be outside. I just wanted to go out the house because he just wanted to sit in the house and play the game. It was just boring. Like, dude, it's not the life you said you were going to give me. He like, man, look, if you want to go out, go ahead. Put my card on your phone. You ain't got to ask me for nothing. If you want anything, just use my card. So he puts his card on my Apple Pay. I never used his card on my Apple Pay. And then one time I had went to go out to eat. And I was like, dang, I just spent like $100 on my food. He was like, why you ain't use my card? So I tell him, I don't want to use your card because I don't know what you got on your card. Like, I don't want to just, I'm not no gold digger. I'm not nobody who want to spend up nobody money. So I'm not finna use your card if I don't know what you got on there. He was like, oh, so you calling me broke? You trying to say I ain't got no money? I was like, relax. I just said I didn't want to use your card because I'm being generous. I don't know what's on
Lisa crazy.
And I started seeing little signs that he didn't want to spend no money. When I'm like, we need to go shopping for the house. Like, he brought his furniture.
Exactly, Miss J. Exactly.
For the house. I'm like, can we go shopping? Because when he was in Florida, you know, when a girl got a house, she get to go on furniture shopping, decorating shopping. But I started to try to go buy furniture, and he was mad. Why are you spending money without me? And I want to help you.
He was trying to control her too, y'all.
On your own. My mom even got involved, and she was like, Kia just excited about the house. She just want to go shopping with her mom. Let her go shopping with her mom, and then, you know, when you get here, y'all can do the rest of the shopping. He's like, but dang, she just spending too much money. Seeming so concerned about how I'm spending my own money, right? That right.
But the mother should have knew that was a red flag too.
He's trying to spoil
her mother is old enough to know that something wasn't right with this situation.
Because he knew I had it. But when he moved in, this man ain't put no money into the house. Zero. Nada. No money in the house. He did send me like, I don't remember how much he sent me.
Exactly, Brittany. Exactly, like Lisa. Because I was like, what's up, Lachey?
Through Apple Pay. So he did send me that. No cap. But once we moved
Erica
in,
say hell no.
Are we gonna put something in there? He was like, we just moved in here. Why are you trying to spend so much money? I'm like, bro, like, I was trying to fill the
She wanted to fill the house up with furniture and make it look nice and cozy, but he didn't want her to do it.
Child, when I went through that phone, because trust me, stuff just went at
it. Yes, Lisa, the mom should have seen some red flags herself as an older woman.
Take out my hair, y'all, and you know we real close. And I seen him hurry up and delete a message real fast, and I didn't, you know, I ain't like tell him I seen it. I just waited till he went to the kitchen, picked up his phone, went to his recently deleted, and recorded it real fast. Like, you couldn't tell me nothing. You know how fast I recorded that recently deleted screenshot? Baby, he couldn't tell me nothing. Now, I would add the receipts of what he deleted, but I don't want to put baby mama personal business out. But he deleted the thread of his baby mama. So when I confronted him about it, he was just lying through his teeth. And since I seen he started deleting stuff, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to go through this man's phone. Y'all, don't go through no man's phone unless you really feel like something going on. Because I should have been went through his phone. I would have figured out everything he was lying about. I'm going through his phone, and I see a thread with his, not his record label, because remember he said he had a record deal? He been dropped from that record deal. And there's nothing wrong with that, but he made it seem like when he first met me, he was still with Sony. You're not with Sony no more. But then later on, he told me he was independent, so it was the lies he forgot he was telling me. But I was just, you know, keeping up. You know what I'm saying? I'm just putting it in the bag. He's literally.
Good afternoon. Hey, baby. How are you? Hey, Miss Robinson.
I don't know what it is. It's not a record label, but he's finessing whoever is investing in him for.
Okay, Miss Robinson. No problem, baby.
Literally scamming them.
Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button.
When he was trying to get my brother to help him.
And my goal today is $30. If you feel in your heart to send me a super sticker or buy me a coffee.
I'm like, how would you finesse the record just didn't make sense because I don't know nothing about the music industry. But in the messages, he was saying,
the topic is about this woman here. She was with a man that she she was with a boy she thought was a man and he wasn't. Hey, Miss Smith.
So when I'm reading this, he like, I didn't shot
if you are buying out all the time, when can you cook a meal at home?
So they like,
but some women can't cook or don't want to learn how to cook.
So it's making sense. He didn't have it. He didn't have it like he said he had it, but he was finessing his record label to pay for the rent. Yes, he was. That is the truth. Because he loved to say, well, how was the rent getting paid? Because you was finessing them people saying that you was making videos, you had interviews, you had to get outfits for your everything. You was just saying you did all that, but you ain't do nothing but stay in that room and play the game. But they sent you that money though. Then the next time run around for when rent is due, he told them people that I guess he had to go meet them in person because he never met them in person, but they need to pay for his plane ticket, they need to pay for his Uber, his hotel, but him and his girl going. So that way they paying for two people. We never went to LA like he said we was going to LA. You know how many times he said we was going to LA and we never went to LA, child? He used the money that the record label sent him to pay rent. I mean, look, there's one man that's gonna make it.
Y'all, he was finessing the label company, getting money. They were sending this man a lot of money, and he wasn't doing the things he's supposed to do with these people, you know. But he would do things like this when it was time for the rent to be paid because he wanted this girl to think that he was really dealing with this record label, and he had music with them. At one point, he did have music with them, but he stopped messing with them. But I guess they still wanted to have, they still wanted to work with him. But he was lying, finessing him with money and telling them that, you know, he was going to fly out and he was going to do this and do that. And they would pay this man first and he wasn't doing anything. So that's what she's trying to say. So let's get back to it.
It happened. He gonna make it. He gonna fake it till he make it.
So she didn't work. She's a content creator.
Wait a minute. He not having like you say he having. So I got to do a little bit more digging. The light stopped hitting me. I had to move directions, baby.
She got good money. Nice, beautiful car.
I am going to that phone. I also see that he is asking for asking his friend, his little dealer friend, for 10 of those white little circle things while he here in Atlanta. He's saying he's going to go to his homeboy house in Atlanta, but instead he's going to go pick up those little white circle things. So the whole time he's been living at my spot, he's been popping them. And I never seen him. I never seen him do it. So I never even thought nothing of it until I finally approached him and I confronted him about it. Because one day we went back to Florida, and when we went back to Florida, it was because he was doing some type of interview, y'all. He was doing some freestyle, through the streets freestyle. And on the way there, he also caught a little attitude with me because of some food. I didn't want food, and I made him order some food on the phone, but then I made him cancel it, so he got real heated with me. That's another sign I seen of anger. I'm like, why did you get so mad over that? So he was like, don't worry about it. I'm gonna give you your car. I'm gonna go ahead and go get my other car, my C8. I said, what other car you got? He was like, my C8. I'm like, okay, so he mad at me about to leave me stranded in Florida and go pick up his C8 because, you know, Hellcat back in Georgia. We talked it out, and then later on, he goes in. I'm talking about we go to this neighborhood, and it ain't the interview, and he's about to be late to the interview, right? But I'm like, where we going? He said he got to go pick up some keys real quick. He got to go pick up some money. Man, I'm looking through that phone. It's like, come to find out, he went to go pick up some more of them little circle things. So Nacho went to go do a
This man was on drugs on low key.
And then you told me you was picking up some keys and some money. Nacho went to go do a little deal, and when I guess confronted you about it, ew, is it a filter on me? The fuck? So when I confronted him about his phone stuff, right, y'all, this man was going. I'm talking about. He was like, "What? Do I do drugs? Do I have a problem?" This is the narcissistic manipulation stuff. Let me post a screenshot.
She already said it, y'all. I ain't had to say it.
I just want to know, because he know I went through that phone. I just want to know, do you have a problem? I want y'all to read by yourself. Pause and read, y'all. It's very important information. This is manipulation 101.
That's Lisa word.
Okay, so it's saying like
here's the other part.
Is now stepping outside. Now he want to talk. Now he want to start posting. And me, one thing about me, I got receipts. I'm going to post what he posted about me. And then I'm going to post the receipts behind it. She sound broke her damn self. I don't blame him. I wouldn't pay nowhere. I don't stay no more. You right. That's stupid. Delusional. But that's who he is. Delusional. You trying to clock somebody's teeth, but you making sense. Why would you pay somewhere you don't stay? He kept saying he will pay it. And then, D, bitch out her damn mind. G, 20,000 is crazy. So this not you texting me? So this not you texting me October 14th? You up? So with the rent, if you still wanted me to pay it for the rest of the year, that's $20K, right? Oh, okay. Well, I can't just Apple Pay that. So soon as this wire clear in my bank, I'm going to write you a nice check, and that's my apology to you. You said you were going to give me $20K. I keep you updated on everything. That's the deal. If the deal going,
and I hope that Lord she didn't believe it.
Excited and all that. So now you want to flex, act like 20G is crazy. You came up with this bright idea. So you and that girl who calling somebody broke. You out of all people know I ain't broke. You know how much you know I ain't broke. And I didn't even get to the part where your insufficient charges was coming through the mail. I didn't post them receipts yet. So talk about being broke. The receipts is coming. The bank statements will be dropping. Don't play with me.
That's so true, Erica. Yes, Roy D. He said she sold drugs. He sold drugs. Yes, I believe that.
We're gonna have to backtrack from the story real quick because this.
Yes, she said 20K, Erica.
One thing you can't take away from this man is that he is talented. He is a lyricist. I think that's
y'all. She is so pretty. I ain't gonna lie.
Anyway, this man can write.
She got a banging ass car.
What he do? Listen to this track.
Listen to it now. Girl, take it off speaker and stop dancing. She don't even know she got her shit on speaker, honey. I mean on mute. Y'all, she's so busy dancing in the car. The people tell her.
My God, bro.
Yeah, she crazy.
They need to sign you, and you need to go up.
Thank you for the super sticker, baby. Thank you.
My boy.
Yes, she is very pretty, Roy D. Yes, she is. She's very pretty.
I feel a little bit bad because I know when you really hurt, you go to the studio because you ain't been going to the studio since me and you been together. I always wondered, like, why you don't rap no more? Why you ain't in the booth? Like, I thought we was gonna have this, like, rapper tour life because that's what you said to me. But like, all you do is play the game and eat McDonald's. Get back in that booth, baby. Oh, I'm still in listen to your music because you are one talented guy. I know that. Anyways, what about the song you made about me before that? Let's play that one.
Yeah, cause he made a song about her.
Gee, I'm sorry, baby. No, I'm just playing for real. Let's get back into this story because baby, that song ain't stopping nothing. But the fact that shit was hard. So after I had confronted him about if he was a little white circle thing addict, you know what I'm saying? He really came at me like, bro, are you serious? You ain't never seen me do that. Why would you accuse me of that? Are you crazy? You just listening to my baby mama. Like, you just listening to what people say. I was like, no, you actually put it in your songs. I was watching your interviews and you actually said you did it in your interviews. But when
I'm gonna get the other update. I'm gonna do it for tomorrow.
So after we spent literally like 45 minutes going back and forth about how he didn't take no type of little circle white things, he finally admitted to it because I was ready to leave him. You know, when you be like right there ready to leave somebody, they finally kind of tell the truth, but like half the truth just to make you feel good. Narcissistic manipulation shit. He was like, yes, I tell you, yes, when I had went to go pick up them keys and that money, I didn't really pick up no keys and no money. I had picked up some circle white things. And I said, where are they? Because I had confronted him literally like a week later. Because you had picked up 13 of them. And for maybe 10, I don't know. He gave him $130. So maybe they was $13 a piece. I don't know. Either way it go, I know I paid that man $130. And then he was like, I took them all already. I was like, damn.
That man was on drugs, y'all.
Already? He was like, yes, I take 2 a day. Okay, cool.
And he was gonna be with her long enough to start stealing her money and everything.
I said, don't do that around me. I don't want to be with no person like that. I'm not trying to judge people with their problems and their addictions and stuff, but me personally, I just don't want to be with a man that has that type of problem. I feel like I deserve better, you know? Anyway, after that happened, it all went downhill because I was still trying to stay with him, but I knew it was more lies to uncover. And I really didn't want to pay for the house by myself. I'm not gonna lie, I ain't gonna lie. And that bar and that song about I'm mad because you won't pay my bills. I'm mad you won't pay my bills because you said you was gonna pay my bills. That's what I'm mad. I'm not mad that you ain't doing it, baby. You know I got it. It's just I didn't sign up to do this on my own. So I feel like you should own up to what you said you was gonna do. Like be a man of your word and do what you said you was gonna do. That's the only reason why I came on this app, because you start trying to control me. You was dangling money in my face to still stay around. It was like you knew I didn't want to be with you, but it was like, I'll pay your bills. I'll do this and that for you. I would never leave you stranded. I will always make sure bills is paid, because that's what I said I was gonna do. But then turn around and be like, who you sleeping with? Who you laying with? Who that dude you talking to? Why are you with another dude? Why is it so many men? All this stuff, like, is it gonna be a man at my house if I'm gonna be paying the bills? I ain't paying the bills.
Girl, you talking about his house? What house?
But I knew that was your manipulation of still trying to hold me. You know what I'm saying? But while we're at it, since I'm not continuing the story for real on this part 6, I want to address a couple of things. So I heard your brother was talking about me on Facebook. Is this the same brother you told me that stole from you? I just want to know before I clock him, because I know you got a whole picture. I just want to know, is this the brother that you was talking about? Huh? I also heard your mama was on Facebook talking about me. I never met her a day in my life. You know why? What did you tell me? What did you tell me? Do you remember what you told me why you didn't want me to meet your mom? Huh? And Mom Dukes, if you even think to talk about me, not knowing who I am, I don't have no boundaries. I know you too, baby. You know your son. You know your son gonna tell it. So don't come for me, baby. Unless I
when you hear a motherfucker say they ain't got no boundaries, they mean it.
Know that. And then you try to put in your song that I'm talking about your baby mama. Do you want me to post all the screenshots of you talking about your baby mama? You talked about your baby mama the whole relationship.
He just was a big liar. Yes.
At first,
girl, it was down here from the beginning. Yes.
Showing throughout our relationship. You started off by saying you didn't even know nothing about her. It really was like a one night stand type of thing, and then boom, baby happened. But then to come to find out, I'm over here finding pictures in my house of you and your baby mama, along with that Narcan spray. You know what I'm talking about. Let's clock it. I know you didn't know I was capable of coming to the internet and really putting it all out there. But at the same time, I don't feel bad. Because if you go low, I go to hell. And I know that's not the right thing to do. You want to talk about my Christianity. You want to talk about me being a godly woman. Let's talk about all the times you told me I was the reason you got closer to God. I was the reason that stuff started changing for the better for you. I'm the reason that life got good. You left everything in Florida because there was nothing for you. You didn't care about Mom Dukes. You didn't care about Pops. You didn't care about your brothers. You didn't care about them drama-fied friends, them homeboys that ain't got nothing going for them, the ones who always, don't sit on this out and then go try to make a diss track about me when I have all the ammunition. Don't do that, because I really be playing it cool. Think about what you do before you post it, because last night you posted on your Snapchat. You tried to be funny because somebody called me broke, and you tried to repost it. You called me out my name too. Know that. Know I'm gonna get you back for that. Know I'm gonna add you to make a screenshot for that one. I only decided to come to the internet because I felt like I wasn't being heard. I felt like you was trying to control me, and then you walked away from me. And
Lisa say narcissist 101.
I felt like, okay, bet. Since I'm gonna have to pay all the bills, I might as well tell my story. Because what am I getting out of not telling my story? Nothing but a whole bunch of bills. But anyway, child, Mama Bear, please don't try to come to the rescue for your son. I know that's your little cub, your little ninja turtle. I understand that. But we rode past your house, I don't know, like 10 times on Quail Lane, your mama house, his grandma house, and he didn't even come speak to you. He didn't even want to see you. We came all the way from Atlanta to Florida, and he didn't even want to see you. So, like, you come to the rescue for your son, but I know everything. The BBL, I know about it. I know it ain't a secret, but didn't he buy you that? Didn't he buy you a house? Didn't he buy you that car? Relax, Mom.
Girl, she on fire. Babe, I think this was the end. Yeah, it was. So, baby, she said, don't do it, mama. Relax. But you got to get to know these men. You really do. You got to get to know these guys. You just cannot move these guys. Hold on, y'all. Let me just okay. I did. All right. Hold on, let me take this off this. Let me see. Let's see. Because I think it's another part to this. I gotta see. Yeah, I gotta see. Let me see. Now tomorrow, y'all, I gotta find another part to this. But tomorrow, y'all, I don't know if I want to do. I don't know if I want to do this girl was pregnant by her brother. Lord have mercy. Y'all let me know. This girl got pregnant by her blood brother, right? And then I'm trying to make an option here which one I want to do tomorrow. So, do y'all want to see that one tomorrow? Joanne say, what? They said, oh, play it. Y'all crazy. All right, I'll play it now. All right, hold on. Let me get to it. Hold on 1 second. God darn, I was going to save it for tomorrow. Hold on, y'all.
For me to do the story time about how I got pregnant with my brother. So first, let's talk about the child. The child just turned 2 a couple weeks ago, and she's normal. Yeah, she's normal. She's healthy, very beautiful.
Auntie say, "Oh my!" Joanne say, "What?"
Okay, so yeah, that's her. Nothing's wrong with her.
Those folks' mind is twisted. Yes.
You know, have like some NCs type.
Auntie say, "Oh my God." Hey, get right. Hey, baby, how are you?
Like mental or autistic and stuff like that, but not the case with her.
So she's saying, y'all, that she had a baby by her brother, but the baby did not come out autistic or anything wrong with the baby. The baby's very healthy.
But see, the gag is,
hold on.
My mom never told me that I was adopted.
Cause she talking so damn low.
So I met this man, and I was just like, damn, we look so much alike. Like, so much alike. But, you know, I was on some, oh, that's my soulmate. Like, we just vibe, we click.
I'll be back in 30 minutes. Okay, Auntie.
And we look alike. Like, or my man. And
it's coming back.
So I left off by telling y'all, you know, how we look so much alike. So
she a little aggravating to me, though, for real.
It's my soulmate. Like, we look alike, we vibe good, whole lot of other stuff. So, yeah. Well, to go deeper into details, so at the time when he was hitting me up on social media, he had hit me up for like 3 years. But
yeah, she had the baby.
I had a boyfriend. And
okay, Joanne, thank you. Pretty little girl.
No whole face titties. So I never responded. I just used to open and close the message. Like, you know, you can save it just so you can see, like, oh, you said something to me, but I ain't responding. I saved it.
Well, she didn't know that was her brother.
Me and my boyfriend,
because she was adopted.
I was like,
she was adopted or he was adopted. It's either one. But one of them was adopted.
Technically a sophomore, but really junior. But that's a story for a whole nother day. So let's just say junior. So me and my ex-boyfriend broke up when I was a junior in college, and then I ended up dating my
No, she did not know that was her brother, Auntie. She didn't know.
Currently. But yeah, when
I forgot the whole story. I think she was in. I think she was in foster care. Something happened. Y'all are here. I forgot. I can't remember the whole story.
About how I even got to responding to him on Facebook just so it can make sense, because I don't want y'all just be like, how you randomly respond to him? So I had this homegirl. She was one of the people who was like a part of the whole festivities at the time, but you know, she's very redeemed now. She's a wife, a mom. But I used to be like, girl, where you find him from? And she'd be like, girl, you gotta respond to him on Facebook. So she was like, you gotta respond to him on Facebook.
But the brother hit her up on Facebook first.
Like, okay, come on in. Let's, go through my messenger and see who we gonna respond to. So we at work at the time. I was working at Aeropostale. So we at work and we just going through my messenger. And like everybody that we clicked on with, they probably like, no, immediately, no. So came across,
So are the blood siblings? I missed that part. Yes, they are blood siblings.
He my type. So I was.
They tell their stories with no emotions.
5 minutes, probably within 5 minutes, he responded back quick. Like,
you ain't lying, Auntie, because some of her story I had to skip too because she was making me mad as hell.
I said, did I hurry it up and
she on TikTok?
Yeah, so that's
how okay, wow. I can't imagine to find out that you has a baby with your brother. Yes.
That's what it is. So, after I responded,
ooh, I would feel so nasty.
Whatever, I kind of feel bad because he had like a dude picture as like his cover photo, or like I don't remember if it was a cover photo or if it was just like a picture on his
face. She said, my
like,
goodness.
Dude, so when me and my friend.
Oh yeah, Auntie Lynn, I think she's okay with it.
It's not just us. It's like 6 of us.
Well, far as I know, they're still together.
So everybody on the same time. So when we had came across my dude profile and was like, oh, he cute, we had to try to figure out, like, what we gonna say. We can't just slide in the DM dry. Like, we gotta, like, shoot the shot. So I had ended up texting him and was like,
sounds like Pops was a Rolling Stone.
The fuck I do that? So why he text back and was like, so my friend is dead. He been dead for a few months now. So I'm like, should we abort the mission? Because what? Ain't no way we just failed the shot like that. But he ended up texting me like, shit, I do want you though. I've been trying to get it a minute. And I'm like, a minute? I don't know. I only see like one message on Facebook. People like, you gotta check the other.
Lisa said, girl, hurry up and tell the story. Yeah, right, Lisa? She aggravated me when I first looked at her story.
He was him, if that makes sense.
Wow, they are still together. I wonder what the family thinks of it.
Okay, so I don't know how we ended up.
She gonna tell y'all the story now how they ended up.
So fast forward, time gone by. I'm kind of gonna skip over a good chunk of stuff because it's kind of irrelevant.
Yes, Lord, please do.
How we found out, but I just need to give a timeline. So time go by, we're together. He ended up going to prison. So he was in prison for 2 years.
Now this is what y'all gonna hear the real.
He's been in prison twice. So in this story, he go to prison, he get out. I get pregnant. He's out for about 4 months, and he go back, and I'm pregnant, fresh pregnant. Okay, so that's the little backstory to that. So let's jump from when we started communicating to him going to prison. So where I want to go.
Lisa said, I'm going to sleep. Come on up here with me, Lisa. You won't go to sleep.
If y'all watch my TikTok, I posted a video of getting released from prison. So when he got released from prison, we went on a vacation. When we went on that vacation, that I was like, we trying to make a baby. That's exactly what we did. We made a baby that day, like that trip. I was ovulating. I had tracheal ovulation for since I've had a period since I was like 16. So my like flow chart is very accurate. So we did the whole Mucinex method. Got pregnant. On that trip. So that TikTok that y'all see that's pinned or whatever from when we went to the Bellamere Suites, I got pregnant at that time. So at this time, me and him have been together for about 5 years.
Yes, they was together for a long time.
About 5 years. So we had been together, like been.
I don't know, Joanne. I wouldn't have told it.
No
My
plan,
opinion.
like, the whole breaking up or whatever, because we've been together. And then we planned the baby. Like, it wasn't like a mistake. We planned it. So that's another crazy factor in the whole situation. But mind you, up to this point, we don't know. We don't know. We do not know. So we listen, but we don't judge. Okay, so that whole trip go by. About a month later, um, find out I'm pregnant. And then about 2 weeks after I found out I'm pregnant, he go back to prison, y'all. Whatever. So I'm like mad annoyed because I'm just like,
Yeah, I wouldn't have told this story
I
neither.
didn't plan to have a baby. And,
She went on TikTok, honey. Told it.
Baby, I'm like a single mom now, but I ain't, but I am type
She
situation.
sounds
Whatever,
proud
blah,
she
blah, blah.
had a baby
So
with
anyway,
her
I'm
brother.
so trying to be in tune with my baby and, forget about that whole situation. So I was like the extra mom. I always went and did like the extra imaging and the extra testing and yeah, I want to know everything early. Da, da, da. I was that type of.
So this is when she's gonna find out, y'all, that they are related.
With my like baby daddy going back to prison so soon, like, and me being pregnant, a lot of people like try.
He was a prison man. He stayed in prison, y'all.
The paternity. So I had did the like early DNA type of testing on the baby to go ahead and nip that in the bud, which he never had a concern because we literally planned the baby. But just to make other people bite their tongue, we did that, and that's when shit hit the fan. Now, I don't know all the like specific details to explain like what the test said for word, but basically it came back like it's a high percentage of like
they was related.
Kin of the baby. So we like what? So the doctor get to asking like, is you and your baby daddy like brothers and sisters? And we was like, no, well, he wasn't physically there, but I used to like have him on the little jail FaceTime while we was at the doctor's appointment. So I was like, no, we're not, or whatever. So he was like, well, that's just weird, but basically, y'all need to get that check. Think about check into that because it's showing that
it came back showing they was blood, like brothers and sisters. Another one is coming up.
Part 4 of how I got pregnant by my brother. So the doctor's appointment that I went to where the doctor was telling us all this stuff, my mom, who raised me, was there with me because she stepped up to be like the baby daddy because my baby daddy was in prison. So she was looking kind of
the shady. Lady that raised her is not her real biological mother.
Like, why was you acting kind of shady? Like, you got something to tell me because that didn't make sense and I needed to make sense. So she was like, I got something to tell you, but I don't know how you're gonna take it or if it really truly mattered because she was like, I never thought this would happen for it to be brought up. So she goes to tell me that I was adopted, but it's no information on the birth mom because she was like, an angel at the right place at the right time, like saving grace type situation. So that's how it went. So
her mom had her in prison, y'all.
Counselor for like the Fed. So my mom is like a counselor or whatever. So she do like where she go to the prisons and stuff and see like people who are claiming mental status and stuff, and she'll be like, yeah, they mental or
Wait,
they
so the mom never told her she was adopted?
This is a true
the mom that raised her? No.
Counsel them while they're locked up. So my boyfriend's mom, real mom, biological mom, was in
She
prison,
told her when this happened.
Back in the day, like when he was a child. So when she went to prison, she was pregnant and didn't know. So when she got there, and of course time going by, she found out that she's pregnant and go from there. Now she already had kids, two. She had two, him and another girl. So she was like, she don't have nobody else that's she didn't have anybody else on the outside, in the outside world, free world, willing to take a child for her. And then on top of that, I truly don't believe she knew who her baby daddy was at the time too. So she just was like, I'ma just have a baby and we'll figure it out at the end. So y'all already know how like when you go to prison and shit, and you pregnant, they don't let you bond with the baby. No way. Like as soon as you push the baby out, they taking it and peace, baby. You'll see this baby when you get out, if that's what you want to do. So when they took her from me, she already had nowhere for me to go. So it was like I'm gonna be in foster care. So imagine my mom, she works at this, she don't work at the prison. She like contract through the prison. So she just was like there during this moment when this happened, and she was like, I'll take the baby. I'll adopt the baby. So there's nothing. So
yeah, she is talking kind of low.
So that's how it was like a closed adoption, because it wasn't really an adoption. It was just like, you had a baby that don't nobody want, I'll take the baby. So it was like not legal, I guess.
Yeah, the stepmom didn't tell her. So, her real mom went to prison and had her in prison. And that's why the other lady got her. The lady she talking about that working in prison, that's who adopted her.
His mom is my mom. And I know that's a lot to process, because it was a lot
Lord Jesus.
And
God damn.
having to explain it to him through like a prison phone was like even more of a process to just process. So, I mean, we ended up coming to like a consensus, like, hey, we done already did the worst. Like, we could just put that in the far back of our minds and just keep going, because, like, we had already.
No, y'all shouldn't have no more kids. You know now.
Prior, then we had a child that we wanted, so. I mean, I don't really know what else there is to do. But
leave him alone.
So y'all all on here like, why you still with him? Why you still with him? What y'all want me to go get another baby daddy? Just because you got more than one baby daddy, don't mean that I want more than one baby daddy. I don't look like the type of bitch.
But once you know that was your brother, I wouldn't have another baby by him. That's just nasty now. Okay? We grant that you didn't know in the first time, but you know now. So what, are you going to still be with this man and have another baby? Like, I don't understand that. That was the end of that, y'all. Like, I feel like being that she knows now, no, you already you know now. I mean, what do y'all think about it? I mean, because the girl know now. I mean, I mean, you definitely know. Let me see. That's that. Oh, no, that's just nasty. Wait a minute. Let me see. I just feel like it's nasty. It's disgusting. Okay, you say you didn't know in the beginning. You was in foster care. Another lady raised you and all of that. But now you do know. And you talking about something, what do y'all want me to do? Y'all want me to have another baby by another man? Yeah, you should. You should. You should still want to date your brother. That's weird and that's nasty. Like, what the hell is you talking about? How many kids do they have together? Only one. They have a daughter. Exactly, D. That girl is trying to justify. Exactly. Exactly. She turned them comments off, then she did. Hell yeah. You better know she did. She don't want nobody comment on what the hell that she had to say. And it was nasty. It was very disturbing to me. Because you know it. You know it now. So I mean, why would you still do it? That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Mm. Let me see. Two. Um. And then this. Oh Lord. Now y'all, have y'all seen anybody fall in love with a woman with a man to find out that's their daddy that they done been having sex with and fell in love with? Have y'all ever seen some shit like this, y'all? Y'all, what the hell is going on? Like, she shouldn't have any more with him. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, no more. No more. Like, you found out now. Daddy, uncle. Yep. And now we got a woman. Oh God, hold on, y'all. Hello. Okay, guys, I'm back. Those people are screwing and lost their and they lost for real. Hey, Miss E. Now, I don't know, y'all. I just think like, hold on here. Now, hold on, y'all.
into the story, I'm going to give you a little history so you can keep up with the story currently. Because there are going to be little intricate details that require me to tell the past history so you can understand the present.
Now, I don't really know this story, y'all.
People in the world, I come from a broken home. I always say I had two parents that had addictions. My mom, after giving birth to me, had serious postpartum depression, and it was the 80s. So no one really knew what that was. She also had an abusive partner, my father, and it was the crack era, the 80s. So that's gone into a crack addiction, which turned into bipolar depression and schizophrenia. And because of that, because of all of those things, she abandoned me when I was between 1 and 2. My dad had a poom poom addiction. He put poom poom above all else up until the day he died, which was in 2021. Before me, before anything, poom poom has always been or was always his number one priority. Now, my dad had a few dollars. He owned a limousine company when I was coming up, so poverty was never really the issue. But he was a newly unexpected single father. So with this small child, 1 year old, 2 years old, and was searching for a mother for me. He found a woman, his wife, who pretended that she was into him for his money and pretended she was into his child until she got pregnant, and then she started mistreating me. Now, my father put poom poom above all else, right? Above all else. So he stayed with the woman despite this and tried to maneuver despite knowing how I was being treated. Most of everyone that witnessed the abusive behaviors were mortified, including her family, certain members of her family. There was one particular member of her family that was mortified. Obviously, I had been in her family since I was 3 years old. So they had seen me as a small child, and she saw the behavior, was mortified, and took me under her wing. We're going to call her Natalie. Natalie, around the time that I was 13 years old, discovered what was going on and started taking me away for holidays and different events just for me to get some reprieve from the abusive environment that I was in. And Natalie had a son. Now, at this time, I was about 13. Natalie's son was maybe 10, 11. So, wasn't paying this little boy no mind. But from the time I started coming around regularly, this boy always had a crush on me. I absolutely never took him seriously and never thought that I would. But life comes at you fast. Fast forward to today, I'm married to Natalie's son. And I uncover in our marriage that he is full-blown DL and cheating on me with men. Come back to part 2.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
How I ended up married to a DL man, part 2.
So, I hope you
in my previous video, I talked about the abuse that I experienced from my father's wife. It wasn't
okay, Berry Boobs.
Physical abuse.
How you doing, sweetie?
So, for instance, from the age I was 7 years old, so my dad and his wife ended up having 3 other children, and we all lived in the house together. And from the age of 7, I was responsible for cleaning up the dishes in the kitchen after everyone in the house. They bought a house where there was one room downstairs and all the other bedrooms was upstairs in the house. My room was the room downstairs, so I was segregated from everyone. I wasn't allowed in the kitchen unless it was to clean it. So every day my father wouldn't get home from work till late, and I wasn't allowed to eat until he got home from work. And if he got home from work extremely late, I just didn't eat. And these type of things started when I was about 7. They would leave the house, go on outings. From the age I was 7, leave me in the house by myself. We lived in a house in the woods in Pennsylvania.
Oh damn, I can imagine that. Yeah, I know how Pennsylvania woods is.
7 up until about 13. And this is important because of this, I guess I didn't really understand when people were treating me poorly because I kind of got used to those type of things. So anyways, Natalie comes to visit one day. She sees this and she's freaked out. She is my dad's wife's cousin. We're gonna call her Jill. She's my dad's wife's cousin, and she's freaked out. She's telling her about herself, telling my dad about himself, how could y'all do this, whatever. From the time that I'm 13 years old, she starts picking me up from the house and taking me on outings. And my dad was happy about it because he was just glad to have me out of the house because his only concern was keeping his wife at the time happy. So about 3 or 4 times, she would pick me up, take me to her house, where it was a lot more comfortable because I had a lot more freedom in terms of like being a normal person, walking around a house, like being around people, interacting with people. She would take me on outings with her to like the mall, to like hang out with other kids in her family, different things. And it was really good. It was really nice, really great. And I lived in the Poconos and she lived in Long Island. So she would drive like an hour and change to come get me and do this just because she felt so bad because of how I was being treated. She had a son, and from the age of when I was 13 and he was about 11, he had a crush on me. But I never took him seriously because when you're a kid, 13 and 11 is like, I'm like years ahead of you. Like, I'm like so advanced. Like, I'm already like a teenager. Also, did I say she picked me up 3 or 4 times? I meant like 3 or 4 times a year from the ages of like 13 to 15. I ended up moving in with my best friend's family when I was 13. And I stayed there for 2 years, and she was picking me up from there. So like I ended up developing being really close with her. And yeah, she had a son. He had a crush on me. I looked at him like a little boy, never paid him no mind. I looked at him like a joke. But I always respected and appreciated what she did to me. Fast forward to adulthood, like I ended up joining the military, but when I got out of the military, I would still like try to show my gratitude for the things that she did. Anything that she invited me to, I would come. Anytime that she was having something, I would show up. We would spend hours on the phone together. I would tell her about things that I was experiencing, things in my life. And we had an all-around closeness. I would call it a mother-daughter relationship. Now, during this time, obviously we're both adults because I fast forward to adulthood because we're here now. Let's say 20s. So her son didn't live in her house. But whenever I did, or didn't live with her, but whenever I did see him, we would fight like cats and dogs. I'm talking about it would be war. Me and this boy, once we got to adulthood, could never get along. Like, I'm talking bad. It would like nearly come to blows almost every time. Like,
hey, Miss Ray.
I couldn't stand him because I just felt like he had a miserable personality. Like, he was always like so insecure about everything. Anything would set this guy off, even them. I later found out that he had a serious cocaine addiction. So that was that. But again, mine and her relationship didn't change. We were close for years and years and years and years. Extremely close. I was closer to her, I would say. No, this is a fact. I was closer to her than her own children.
Wow.
Now, during this time, I'm building my career. I'm building my life. I ended up in real estate, buying houses, buying properties. I'm dating. But for whatever reason, I'm not meeting the type of man that I would like to. Okay, come back for part 3, y'all. I promise y'all I'm gonna get to it. This is a story. We about to get into the juicy part. But come back for part 3.
Wow.
Wow. How I ended up married to a deal man, part 3. So I gave the background of the story. So now we can start getting into the meat and potatoes of this shit. Okay. So I was dating, and I wasn't necessarily coming across the type of relationship that I wanted. So now at this point, I'm 36. I had my eggs frozen twice just in case. I had never attempted to get pregnant, although I know I could, because I was just waiting to do things the quote unquote right way, to be married the way they say you should do it, married and have kids. But I started to give up on the idea and decided that maybe it just wasn't going to happen for me. So, we all got that little biological clock. So I was like, well, maybe I should start scouting for someone that I trust, that I respect, that I have a prior relationship with, or that I'm cool with, to potentially have a child with. So I'm talking to Natalie, and she's like talking about people in her family because she wants to have a biological connection to me. Because even though we're very, very close biologically, we don't have any blood.
Well, one of this, she know her son was on a down low and didn't tell this girl.
So she's listing out people, and we're joking about it or whatever. We get to her son. Neither one of us, both of us are like, hell no. When we get to him, it's just like, absolutely not. We laugh over it. Don't even think twice about it. At this time, he's living in Miami. We just gonna call him BB for Bussy Bandit. So at this time, BB is living in Miami. Now, over the years prior to him living in Miami, I had definitely seen him quite a few times over the years. It usually turned into a war at some point because, like I said, oil and vinegar, but I had seen him over the years. We had gone out to eat quite a few times, me, his mom, whatever, and other family members. But there's one particular time his mom invites me out to eat with him and his best friend. Now, prior to this, he had girlfriends that I knew about that he had been he had a girlfriend that he had been with for a couple years, and I never thought anything of him in terms of like sexuality, you know. But there was a best friend who he was always with, who he wanted his mom to meet. She invited me to come along, but she's like talking to me, telling me how invested this guy is to meet her, and like how BB is telling him that he'll be so like disappointed if he doesn't get a chance to meet her, and I think this is weird.
Yeah, that is like, weird.
You know, people have different friendships, whatever. Maybe he just really wants to meet his best friend's mom. Also, the guy has BB on payroll for his company, but BB doesn't work. So I thought that was strange, and they were like traveling together and doing different things. But again, there's going to be many times in this conversation where I'm a goofy, so just keep up. We're going to call the best friend Chuck. So Chuck and BB show up to dinner with us, and Chuck is clearly rainbow. He's clearly part of the LGBTQ community. He also seems very intent on making a good impression on BB's mom, Natalie. So while this is happening,
that's a red flag.
Table texting, and I kind of tell her, I think this dude might be, you know, rainbow. And she's like, I know, OMG.
Hey, Miss Joy.
With him, like, she's like, you know, OMG, my son is rainbow. But again, we're just talking. There's no confirmation, like, but it's just very, very strange behavior at this time. We get in the car, we're talking about it. We're like kind of like in shock, trying to process what we just experienced. They invite us out again the next day we go out. Now on this particular day, things seem a lot less, you know, tambourine. So I'm like, I kind of like, it's still in the back of my head, but I'm like, who knows? Like maybe. Y'all, it's so many details to the story. Like and comment if you want a part 4.
So it sounds like the mother didn't really know neither, right, so but he was hanging out with a guy that was like that. But it sounds like the mother didn't know, and she didn't want to speculate that her son was, you know, living that type of life. But it seems like it was some red flags there because of the guy that he was with, and he always was with all the time. I mean, that would have gave me a red flag for real. I don't know about y'all, but that would have definitely gave me a red flag. Like, nah, something ain't too right here, you know. And those two guys always was together all the time. So yeah, that would have gave me a red flag.
I guess I could give y'all part 4 because I ain't doing shit else. My life. So after the dinner with Chuck and BB, we like everyone in his family is kind of like, in his immediate family is kind of like suspicious, because now there are certain red flags, like how are you, like why are you on this guy's payroll, like what's going on, why is this guy, why, like certain things just aren't adding up. There's suspicions, but like again, nothing can be proven. But now everything being said and done is being analyzed because the behavior, like what's going on. Like one time we were having a conversation and he told us with the girlfriend he was with for 2 years, he never had an explosion. But he said he always had an explosion with this big girl he used to smash. So then we were like, maybe he just has a big girl thing. He told one of his family members like that Chuck was like, would die without him one time. And the family member was like, what? Like, another time he was on vacation with Chuck somewhere, like they went out of the country somewhere, and he FaceTimed, but someone said they only saw one bed in the hotel room they were in.
That's a red flag.
This is suspicious behavior, but this is not definitive anything. This is just like,
two of y'all going out on vacation,
you know,
and there's only one bed in the room. Come on, that was a big red flag.
I don't know if maybe because the guy kind of seems like a sad soul, so we kind of felt like he was just using the guy, which is fucked up, using the guy for his resources because the guy seemed to be well off. I'm telling Natalie, like, maybe he's like rainbow for pay. Y'all know the term. So her and him end up getting to an argument about something else, and she like cusses his ass out and says, that's why you rainbow for pay, and blocks him, and they ended up not talking for a while. So he moves to Miami, cleans himself up, cleans up his addiction, and ends up trying to start getting his life back on track. he starts trying to get into the fire department for a job, and he's moving forward with the process. But he has an open court case in Virginia that he has to deal with. So his family's helping him to go to Virginia to deal with this court case. So his mom invites me to this event. Her niece is graduating from college, and she invites me to the graduation party. And unbeknownst to me, he's going to be there. He's there. So our interaction is very, very different than it normally is. Like, we actually kind of cool, which is unusual for us. But I find out later that it's because he had ended up cleaning up. Like, he was no longer an addict at that point, on cocaine anyway. So we like cool, we kikiing or whatever, like laughing, chopping it up or whatever. At the party, I brought my puppy there. He's like watching my puppy for me the whole
Hey, OG, what's going on? I had inboxed you this morning too.
Tries to talk to me. Historically,
only one bed they knew. Yes, Joanne, one bed.
Any person that has tried to talk to me,
that don't sound cool.
So I don't even remember how this beef like escalated, but eventually they ended up having words, and BB whoops this man's ass. His finger is damaged. I end up taking him to the hospital or whatever because his finger's like bent or whatever. And so like we're like chopping it up, you know? I go home from the incident, but I call him because I learned something else. I don't even remember because it was so minuscule. I called him to chop it up and say something about the fight and the altercation he had with the dude, right? And somewhere in the conversation, he just jumps out and goes, well, you know, I really want to have a family. Like, I'm really interested in having a family, like, or whatever. So I call Natalie and I'm like, yo, like, he's talking about, like, having a family and stuff. Like, what's this about? She's like, I don't know. I just got off the phone with him. And I was like, you know, I would not marry him, but like, I would consider having a child because at this time, like, I was vetting for having children anyway. So she talks to me and goes, well, he's insisting that he wants to get married and start a family with you and whatever else, and that he's going to talk to you. So I'm like, what? Talk to me? Because we're not even talking at this point, right? So I don't know where this through him came out. He's saying all the right shit. Like, you need a big, strong man to protect you. Like, he's a buff guy. He's always in the gym. You need a big, strong man to protect you. Like, you need someone to take care of you. Like, blah, blah, blah. And, like, I'm blushing because it's, like, kind of cute or whatever. Like, we flirting on the phone or whatever. Before the situation moves forward, I call her and I'm like, would it bother you if me and your son started talking? Because I respect her too much. If she told me no, I respected her too much. She told me no, I would have not talked to him. And she was like, absolutely, y'all could talk. Like, I would love that, blah, blah. So me and him start talking. The story ends with me pregnant and in jail. Like and comment for part 5. I got to give y'all all the details so y'all understand how we get there.
Wow.
How I ended up married to a DL man, part 5. One part that I forgot to mention, because all the details matter. Another thing, like, so before I saw him at the party, before we started talking, his mom had showed me a picture of him, and the picture looked like this. The only reason I'm saying all these details is because I want to be accountable for all of the red flags that I ignored. So
yes, you ignored a lot. Yes, you did.
So anyways, fast forward, and we talking like every night. He goes back to Miami. We're on the phone every night, like he can, like he's like saying all the right shit, very sweet, very thoughtful, very considerate. He's like I'm just having such a good time talking to him every night. We fall asleep every night playing, like, sharing our Apple Music songs. So like we're sharing our music that we listen to, and we have over 20 years of history, so we share a lot of the same like people that we know. So we're like sharing notes about things and like just like connecting over things that we have in common. And I'm like honestly starting to get really excited because he actually comes, despite who he is, he comes from a really good family, I would say. So I would never suspect that he was who he actually became because I didn't think that his family could produce the type of person that he is. So like I was really excited, like, wow, this might be a person that I could trust. And then also being that I knew his whole family and his whole family knew me my whole life, there's a certain level of comfort there because you believe that this person, there are certain things that they won't do to you because of your history. So like,
yeah, that's true.
There's a level of trust that I have for him that I never had for anyone else, not on Frib. Like, especially me being so close to his mom and everything. Like, she literally called me her daughter for like most of my life. So, but anyways, we're talking every night. We kicking on the phone, like just having a great time. And like one day it comes up that like, and I could tell he's hesitant to mention this. I don't even know how it came up, but apparently he was like months behind on his rent. He was
okay, Terry.
So I own my own house here in Jersey. I'm like, well, look, why don't you come here?
What part of Jersey you in?
On your feet. Like I said, there are going to be many times in this story where I'm a goofy. Okay, I'm taking accountability. So he's acting hesitant, but like I kind of know because I know his family that his mom's family don't really want him at their house because of past instances, and his dad's family don't really want him at their house because of past instances. All these, again, red flags. But I'm like, oh no, you're so great. We've been talking every day. Come on over. I give him like $1,000 to make the move, like to give something to his landlord, clean out his apartment, and come.
Wow.
Again, a goofy. And he comes. And at this point, the only people that know that we're dating is his mom. Because we kind of like didn't want for his family to know. At the time, he was dealing with that court case in Virginia. And his grandmother, who is kind of well off, was the one that was paying for it. And we felt like she may not approve of our relationship. So we were kind of keeping it wrapped. So because she was paying for his attorneys and stuff, we thought. So he comes here and things are really cute at first. Like it's fun or whatever. And then the mask starts to slip. Every other day, every 5 seconds, this nigga is getting an attitude for nothing. Like I'm talking about like snapping for no reason. And then like also it kind of seems like he's not like he seems happy, but like something's off. He's also a heavy smoker, so like usually he would smoke and he would like be cool, but like. At any given moment, this dude could have like a mood swing and like
he didn't want to be with you because he didn't want no woman.
So I'm like telling his mom like
you was not what he wanted. He wanted a man.
A little bit more than I can chew.
That's why y'all didn't get along.
Handle this. Like he has these attitudes, and she's like, oh God, like she's concerned because she can hear.
Yes, it's the same guy, Joanne. Yes.
My house, and she's like, why are you whispering? She's like, oh no, like he has to go. Like you're not. I don't care if that's my son. Like, you're not going to be with somebody that's making you uncomfortable in your house, blah, blah, blah. Now, remember the history that I told you I have with the drug addicted mother and the past that I have. So, like, I'm trying to be patient because I'm like, well, like, I'm concerned about his sobriety. Like, I'm very proud of him because he made the step to get off drugs or whatever. And like I don't want to like turn my back on him, and he goes back to that. Like
okay, Miss Wilson, thank you, baby.
So like we go through.
Lisa says suspect. Yes, Lisa.
Because again,
it was a lot of red flags that she missed.
So typically, when a man face like starts to slip, like his mask starts to slip, and all of a sudden he starts giving you attitude. Usually, it's another bitch in the picture. Like another bitch came in the picture, and he mad he with you, right? Mind you, we like weeks into this thing and this starts happening. So I'm like, what the hell? So one night he's sleep in bed and like I just pick up his phone while he's asleep and I put his birthday in and that shit opens. So I'm looking through his messages, but I'm nervous because dude is literally laying right next to me. So like I'm looking, then I put the phone down, put the phone down because I'm scared he's gonna wake up. But finally I decide to get up and leave the room. I'm like tiptoeing out of the room with his phone. I do a quick look, make sure I'm not gone for too long, and I happen to I'm like, if there's anything, it's going to be in the recently deleted. I go into the recently deleted, and there's two like text message lanes, and there are men's names with like purple heart next to them. One is like Alejandro with a purple heart next to it. The other is Ferris with a purple heart next to it.
Wow. What in the world?
We had already started talking about like marriage. Like I didn't want to be married because at this point I was okay. Like I just kind of was ready to have a child, but he was like pushing for marriage. Like, no, I want to do this the right way. Like if we whatever, like we are going to have a child, whatever. Like I want.
That's because she had money. Like I want to have. She been in the army. She had money. She had her own house. That's why he wanted to marry because he ain't had nothing. I will tell you, be careful.
I came from a broken home. You came from a broken home. And like, again, I felt very safe with him where I shouldn't have because I know his family so well. So we had already started about like eloping and getting married. Then I go through the phone and I see the text threads with Alejandro, purple heart, Ferris, purple heart. Okay. Now I click on the text threads and like Alejandro is sending him like pictures of his body, like, and he's like,
what?
Do you have any recents? But BB never responds, right? And I don't even remember what Ferris was saying, but BB never really responded to him either. He just kind of like deleted the messages or whatever. So
yes, Brittany. Sounds like
we went
what?
to dinner with Chuck or whatever else. But I'm like, damn, like, honestly, because my mother, again, was a drug addict. So I've seen my mother do a lot of things that, like, I know she wouldn't do if she was on drugs.
Lisa.
Again, I'm trying to be sensitive and thoughtful. So I'm like, if he did do things that he shouldn't have for money or whatever, like, I'm just going to look past it because I feel like he's a genuinely good person and he just needs support. A goofy, y'all. So anyway, but I don't tell him that I went through the phone and I saw this. Honestly, not because I didn't want to embarrass him, but because he deleted it, I kind of felt like, and because I didn't see that much, I didn't have enough time to like really do a deep dive. I kind of wanted to wait, give it time, and see if I uncovered anything else later. Because if I told him now you're really going to go ahead and start hiding shit, right? So I didn't say anything to him about it. But
smart move.
I did ask him about the situation with Chuck. So the next day, like, I'm sitting there, I'm very, very embarrassed, and I'm like, I'm uncomfortable, but I'm like, hey, you know, I was just curious about something. And he's like, what? I'm like, you know, have you ever done anything with a guy? Like, were you and Chuck ever, like, doing things? And he's like, you could see, like, the shame on his face. And I instantly feel bad because, like, I'm mortified because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm probably bringing up like repressed memories or whatever. And he's like, honestly, he was like, I did use him for money. He was like, but I never like did anything with him for real. He was like, the only thing I did, and I'm disgusted by it, like I wanted to throw up, and like I was so grossed out by it, is like one time like he begged me and pleaded with me and I needed money, and he asked me if he could like go down on me, and I let him do it for like a few seconds or whatever.
Ooh, child.
But like you could see the shame in his face.
Baby, girl, you should have never got married to him. That is a red flag.
He was like, why would you bring this up? So I feel bad. So now I'm like, honestly, we never have to talk about this again because I genuinely feel for him, you know? Goofy.
Yeah, you was goofy for that one, for real.
I don't care about your past. Like, we can move forward. I will never bring that up again because at this point, even though like he's not a perfect person, I understand he's not a fully healed.
If a man tell you another man do that to him, you think I would date him? No way in the world.
We decide on a date to get married, right? So we elope and we get married shortly after, maybe like a month and a half after he moves in here. Maybe, I don't even know.
Lisa say, girl.
Then I start finding empty liquor bottles all over the house. Like, so I discover he's replaced the drug addiction with alcohol. So now I'm like spooked. And I'm like wondering, is this where the mood swings is coming from? Like, I don't know what to think.
Yeah.
But now we're married, right? So finally, like maybe like a month and a half later, I don't know, something just told me to look in the phone again. Okay? So I look in the phone and like now I do more of a deep dive. I don't have time again. He's asleep this time, but like now I've learned his sleeping patterns, so I know he's a little bit of a hard sleeper and I have more time. So I take the phone out and I go in the living room and I'm really looking through. But like again, I don't want to be going with the phone for too long. I'm seeing text threads of like him professing his like to some person named somebody named James, like professing his undying love in paragraphs and paragraphs and paragraphs to this person. I'm seeing him conversing with the other guy, Ferris, and like I'm seeing him like I see a video of him at my house on FaceTime with the gentleman Ferris while Ferris is naked showing his pussy.
Ooh, baby. Girl, I would have got a divorce from him the same day.
And I am shook, like completely shook. I'm in shock. I can't believe what I saw.
Joanne, yes. Ain't no way. No way I would have stayed with him. No way.
Get up. I went through your phone. Get up. Like I've seen what's in there. Get up. And I'm asking him, are you Rainbow? And he's like, what? You went through my phone? Because he's disoriented because I just woke him up. I'm like, are you Rainbow? I went through your phone. He's like, no. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? So he like jumps up. He starts pacing back and forth. I'm like, well, who are these people? And I'm showing him like the messages I see between James and Ferris. He's like, oh, there nobody. I was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I see your messages. I see this, that, and the third. And he's like, you know, I'm not gonna lie. Old habits die hard. I'm used to getting money from these guys. Like, I lead them on. I don't do anything with them. I just lead them on to get money from them.
No way. No way. I don't buy that.
But I'm like, what do you mean you lead them on? He's like, I pretend that I like them, get money.
Exactly, Lisa.
So I'm like, what can this be? But I remember.
Right, Brittany.
So I had a conversation.
She knew he was down low from the story, D. Straight men don't give favors to borrow money. Exactly, Joanne. She knew from the beginning. The red flag was right there.
And I'm like, maybe he's telling the truth. But then something's just not right in the situation. Like something, I'm talking about professing his like paragraphs, pouring his heart out to this one dude, James. So then I'm like, call the numbers. So he looks panicked. I'm like, call the numbers or you have to leave right now. So he calls the numbers, but I didn't know at the time that he had the people blocked. So it's the middle of the night. He was banking on the person not answering and be like, well, they didn't answer. And then we just go on about our lives. And at this point, we're married. So he calls them both. Neither one of them answers. But James is a motherfucker. James calls back from another number.
Oh, wow.
He's like, I think he's so shook he doesn't even know what to do. He hands me the phone.
James called back from another number.
Hey, you know, this is his wife. Like, I'm being nice because I don't have nothing against these people, you know, but I want to know what happened. So I'm like, you know, I'm here with BB. Like, what is the situation with you and him? Like, how do you guys know each other? The guy's like, what? He was married that whole time? I was like, no, he wasn't married the whole time. We're newlyweds, but what is your relationship with him? James says, we were sleeping together.
Woo!
BB interjects like, we never slept together. I only slept at your house a couple times because I fell asleep.
Oh, my God.
I know this Negro's playing in my face, so I'm like, shut up, okay? James is apologetic, like, I'm so sorry you're going through this, like, because James had just texted him, like, a couple days ago.
Wow.
That the text thread with James.
What
like, that's how he
is wrong with
so
these
like,
women?
Like,
Yes.
So now, like I said, I'm in shock.
Wow.
I'm trying to figure out.
She told him to shut the hell up. I'm telling you, I would have found him.
I had to take a break. So how I married a DL man, part 7. So I hang up with James and I'm sitting there in shock, right?
I don't know what to say. I'm tired.
About how much I put myself out there for this motherfucker. Like when he showed up here with a raggedy suitcase full of a bunch of nonsense. Every pair of sneakers, he had like 4 pairs of sneakers. Every pair of sneakers was leaking, was leaning. I mean, he had about, like, the teeth were in terrible shape. It looked like he hadn't had a cleaning since he was born. And I'm not even saying this to play, dude. I'm telling you what it is so you can understand my pain. Because obviously this is somebody that I believe that I love and somebody that I married. So it's not in any way to, like, try to play.
Because she's a nice looking lady, y'all.
He didn't have a car.
Nice, she got a nice home by that background.
I spent my cash, got him a dentist appointment, pushed him to get a job. The job wasn't that he interviewed for that wanted to hire him, wasn't calling him back. Pushed him to harass them till they gave him a start date. Revamped his shoes, like he loves Yeezys. Started helping him to revamp his Yeezys. Try to get him like some decent clothing. His birthday came, like I hooked him up for his birthday. Like, mind you, how he sold me in this marriage was like, I'm gonna take, like, I have every intention to be a great husband. Like, in my previous relationship, I destroyed that relationship. Like, I know better than to make any mistakes ever again. Like,
yes, they will, Lisa. Absolutely, they definitely will. I heard of that.
Toting him back and forth to these appointments. Obviously, he
good stories with juicy details. Yes, she has a nice home, Royalty. Very beautiful home. Yes. Y'all, she was in the military.
I'm instantly like, I go into shock. I'm asking him, like, do you have Grindr? How are you meeting people here in this area? He's like, no, I don't have Grindr or whatever because the Ferris guy whose pussy he was staring at.
Terry crazy. Terry, before I put him out the window, baby, he had a good ass whipping, Terry. I had to beat him down.
So I'm like, give me your phone. He's a objecting. He's like, no. I'm like, give me the phone. I swear to God, like, you have to leave. Either give me the phone or you gotta go. And I'm telling everyone. So he's like, fine. He gives me his phone. So I'm looking through. I'm seeing all types of shit in this phone. I'm seeing paragraphs of text. I'm seeing text messages. I'm seeing all types of stuff. And I'm like, my mind can't even process it. I stopped looking and I woke off. I'm hysterical. I'm crying I'm broken because I can't. It's not even, honestly, it ain't even about the gay part for me. It's the fact that some of this stuff was being done in my crib. Like, so his reasoning is, well, it's my past. It's my past. Like,
no, because once you like that, baby, ain't no turning back. Pass.
But it's videos of you doing this shit in my house. So, like, I'm distraught. I can't even think straight. So I think he goes to work. I'm not sure what happens, but somehow, like, I end up on the phone with his mom. And I'm telling her what I saw. And she's like, so when I first saw the text messages of Alejandro or whatever, and the other guy, she was like, I think he's like, whatever. Like, I think he's rainbow. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't even care if if he was like, rainbow for paid before, like as long as he does, because now I'm like, she don't know we married at this point, so I'm already like trying to rationalize it in my head, right? I'm trying to rationalize certain stuff, so I'm like, if he was that before or whatever, like whatever. So I want to say he goes to work. He's working at this time, and so he's like, babe, I don't want to lose you. Like, I fucked up. I'm sorry. Whatever. Like, can we work this out? Whatever. I'm so in shock, and we're married. Like, that's the part that I couldn't get my head away from. Like, we're married. He's like, we can do therapy. Like, obviously, there are some things I need to deal with. We can do therapy, whatever.
No therapy wouldn't help that with me.
And I'm like,
no, sir.
The only way I would even
not with me.
this, you have to log into.
I can see if you cheated on me with another woman, we can go to therapy for that. But with a man, no way.
I need to be able to really look in here and see because I don't trust you. I don't know who you are. So he logs into
Lisa said, I'm scared today.
I start looking once I think he goes to work or something. I see videos with full penetration.
Right, Roy, you can't come back from that. No way. No way.
The same dude Ferris is pussy, a different video while he's jacking, while he's. I see videos of him on top of a guy doing whatever to him, and he's like, "Do you want me to stop?" And the guy's like, "Yes, sir," or "No, I'm sorry, no, sir." And
what?
A full penetration. I see size 15. We're not talking about the dog. We're not talking about transgenders. Like, he's full blown interacting with full blown Chicago Bears linebackers. Like, it's a big white man, a low cut, size 15 feet in the air, playing with himself.
Oh my God.
Beard, and he's going to town in this guy's.
Wow.
Then he turns this big burly linebacker man over, and he's doing what he's doing from behind, and then gets down and eats the groceries and puts his face in the camera.
Oh!
I'm mortified because I'm like, you are like, what is this? Like, you're
no, he's disgusting.
Rainbow. Like, mind you, I wish it was one of the dolls. I wish it was some of the dolls, but it was multiple different men. And
yeah, it was lucky that I don't really know the whole story of this. This is my first time saying it.
Everyone was a
but baby, she need to let him go.
Not to mention, there was not a condom in sight.
Yeah, because that's how you contract HIV and all that stuff. Yeah, it wasn't worth her life.
So I talked to his mom, and I'm telling
that's just nasty and disgusting. Yes, she was kind of like, I would lose my mind. Joanne, girl.
I'm telling you, like, at that point, you need to open your eyes. He's full blown. Like, she's telling me, she's like, if you saw that, it goes further. And I'm like, no.
Yeah, he full blown. Ain't no coming back from that.
Goofy. And I'm telling her, like, she's like, put him out. I'm like, no, I'm worried about his sobriety, like, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't know. So when I see the full blown everything, I'm telling her, she's like, I wanted you to see that because you have to open your eyes. Like, you need to get out of this. So
yeah, she do.
I'm in denial. I'm so delusional at this point. And I'm in denial. I'm like, well, maybe we can work through this. Maybe it's something that
no, baby, no, you can't work through this.
He got sober, blah blah blah. But I realized now that like I was just in shock and it was a trauma response, like because like I just couldn't wrap my head around this. Also, so another thing is obviously he doesn't know how phones work really well. So also him giving me access to the iCloud gave me access to all his apps. So he didn't have Grindr,
dummy,
but something told me just download it and see if his Apple ID has his password saved. And that bitch came up.
Woo, that was smart.
Laying next to me in bed in the morning, soliciting men on Grindr.
Wow.
If they shaved, telling men he couldn't wait to put his face in their pussy, all types of stuff, like a full blown nightmare. Like I felt like I was in the Twilight Zone.
It's horrible. I wouldn't wish this on anyone. Exactly.
I trusted her because I knew.
I heard about this story too. This is a great story. Right, leave him. Yeah, he's nasty, y'all. There's no coming back from him. He's full blown. Just like she said, he's full blown. He's not into women at all. There's no coming back.
Like and comment for part 8.
I think it's the last part here, y'all.
All right, so how I married a DL man part 8. I'm trying to wrap this up, but I just keep remembering shit. So after all that happens, I'm asking him straight up questions. I'm asking him a bunch of questions. Are you Rainbow? Dude is telling me no. I've seen you full blown inserting yourself into another man. So, but he's saying no. And he keeps just saying like that was my past. That was my past. Meanwhile, there are numerous.
No, that's your lifestyle now.
Of him interacting with people while he's married to me. As a matter of fact, one of the interactions, when he first got here, I didn't work for about a month and a half. The first day I went to work, he texted Ferris and asked Ferris if they could hang out. Ferris told him, "Oh, I don't have a car, so you're gonna have to send me an Uber." He's like, "No, I'll come get you." BB don't have no car, so at that day I took the train because I was working in Manhattan. So whose car were you gonna come get him in? Ferris told him, "Oh, well, I'm celibate," and BB goes, "Well, it's no point of us linking right then, right?"
Okay, so she lives in New Jersey and works in New York, like my friend.
That same day, I remember that his phone went dead for hours. Like there were a couple hours where I could not get in contact with him when I was trying to come home on the train, and I wasn't sure how I was gonna get home because he had my car. But this guy's like in denial, trying to convince me what I saw is not what I saw. Like he's not Rainbow and this, that, and and like the more we talk about this, the more like Rainbow his answers get. Like he's at this point a raging Rainbow person. Like at this point, at one point I'm questioning him, and he goes into like a whole like fit of like, "Look, I don't F like a bitch, okay?" And I'm like, he's like, "Yeah, I don't F like, and I don't get F like, so you the one doing the bending?" So at this point, my brain goes into full blown like.
I want to know, was they ever like interactive in bed? Because it's no way he could have been interacting with her when he was doing all this stuff with the men.
For like probably a week and a half, 2 weeks. I'm literally starting to become an alcoholic to cope, and I'm someone that doesn't really drink. When I was in the military and I worked as a medic, they told us about the 5 stages of grief: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. And I definitely went through all of them. So I'm in denial, but then the anger sets in, and I start cussing this motherfucker out. Like I'm talking to him like dirt in here. I start pushing up on his homeboys. I sent one of his homeboys a nude video of me. Because I just want to humiliate him at this point because I'm so embarrassed and so shocked, and I don't even know what to do with myself. Now, around this time, one of my homegirls invites me to go to the beach. It happens to be Natalie's birthday week, but I'm going through all of this. Like, it's like one of the worst weeks of my life. But I'm glad that my friend invited me to the beach because I needed time away to like just clear my head. And the beach happened to be near Natalie's house. So Natalie's like, "Well, when you come this way, you can drop off my birthday gift." Now I was surprised by this because I had bought Natalie birthday gifts 2 years in a row. I bought her like AirPods and some other thing the year before, and I bought her I gave her like $300 for her birthday before that, and I had never ever received a birthday gift from Natalie in my life. So I was shocked, especially given that she knew the situation that I was currently in. So I should have told her, well, you've never given me a gift, and I'm also in a very defensive space because I'm going through what I'm going through. She ends up making a statement along the lines of, speaking like in a third part, like someone else said that they would expect me to give her a gift because of how she's been there for me in my life or something like that, which to me was a shocking statement to make because what? And for two, because she's never given me a gift in my life. And the biggest thing is that I'm going through hell right now. So this is kind of like a selfish request when I'm going through hell.
Absolutely.
So I ended up texting her. I'm like, look, whatever you feel like I owe you for, just send me an itemized bill and I'll pay it. And I'm like, well, you've never given me a gift in my life. I'm like, you buy your biological kids gift. You've never bought me one. So how can you expect a gift from me when you've never given me that? She goes, well, I didn't raise you and you never lived with me, which is fair. It's both true. But then how can you
So how you want her? How she wants you to get her a gift?
when you know I'm going through one of the worst weeks of my life? So that whole thing just turned me off. Like, it was just weird, and me and her didn't talk after that. So I'm in the house going through it with her son. Now, mind you, on top of that, this dude has other issues. Like, he still is having his little mood swings, and then his hygiene is in hell, and I'm like experiencing some shit I ain't never experienced before. I'm doing laundry, and it literally looks like dude is wiping his ass with his drawers.
Woo, Lord. That booty hole was linking.
As a tissue. Piss and poop on the toilet. You don't.
Ew.
So I'm doing all of the cleaning. Your feet literally stink every single day, and I learned it was because this dude was literally going for a run every day, taking a shower, and then putting the same socks that he ran 5 miles and back on.
Whew, Lord.
What's wrong with you?
Girl, you should have threw his ass out the window. Quick, fast, a hurry.
You have no money, and you have a bad attitude. So, like I said, I was going through it at this time. But I'm like, you know what? Because I'm a goofy, as I keep saying. He asked me to go to therapy. I'm like, let's go to therapy. So we go to therapy.
I wouldn't have went to no therapy with him. He ain't worth my time. He gave you enough to see. You seen enough. Therapy is not going to help him to turn back to be a man like he's supposed to be. He was out there already.
The therapist like, you were married. It was while you were married to her, and it was last month. That's not the past. That's literally this morning. He's saying in therapy he's not rainbow. He's not rainbow. So I asked him, I'm like, let me ask you something. If someone else did all of the same things you did, would you consider them to be rainbow? And he goes, yeah. So then I go, if what you did isn't rainbow, what are the requirements to be rainbow? So he couldn't answer that. And I'm like, you want to know why you can't answer? Because if you answer, you will realize you already met them. But time heals everything. And eventually things start to feel normal, although they're not. Because, like, again, I really think what ended up happening is that I started disassociating. Like, my brain just started shutting down. Like, my brain decided, like, this is not my life, so let me just remove myself from here. And I started running on autopilot. Like and comment for part 9.
I definitely wouldn't have gone to therapy. Yeah, it didn't make sense. I mean, I wouldn't even want to save no marriage like that.
So he's over there saying what he's saying. I get arrested. You could tell, like, the police don't want to take me, but they have no choice.
Terry, you crazy.
On the line, which was whatever.
Right.
He said a lot of things. So they take me to the station. I ended up handcuffed to a bench for about 7 hours at the police station, pregnant. So I call my sister, I call my uncle, and I call his uncle. Because at this point, like, I already know, dude, you're not going to tell the story. Like, you're not going to tell what you did. So at least, I don't know how long I'm going to be in jail for. I'm pregnant with your kid, but I'm going to tell everything that you did. Like, so I call his uncle. I tell his uncle everything. Like, bro, I caught him cheating with men. Like, I just wanted him to leave, whatever. And his uncle's like, well, he's not coming to our house. There needs to be repercussions for him getting you arrested. Like everywhere he goes, there's a problem. Blah 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 blah.
Well, I'm glad his family know that about him.
That he's afraid that you're gonna send people after him. And I'm like, send people after him. Send people after him for what? I just wanted him to leave my house. Dude was refusing to leave my house. That was the whole issue with the situation, was that he would not leave. So anyways, yeah, so I tell his uncle whatever, and I'm telling his uncle about, because I have everything, by the way, everything that I'm saying I have footage of, but I'm not going to show it on here because, like I said, I wouldn't show it on here because it's obviously pornography, but the shit is still on my iPad and it's an open court case. Or it's still on my phone, not my iPad. It's on my phone, and it's an open court case. But anyway, so I'm telling his uncle, like, I have footage or whatever, and he's like, bro, send me that. Like, that's crazy. So I get off the phone with him or whatever, and after I'm locked for 7 hours I'm locked, chained to a bench for 7 hours pregnant. They then transport me to the county jail, my county jail. They take all my clothes and shit, put me in a little, like, what seems like a Scrubs outfit, and I'm locked in a cell for 4 hours, freezing cold. Then they put me in a van, transport me to another county jail.
Right, Brittany.
Where I stay for the next, I don't even know how many hours. I don't get out. So the incident, I got arrested at 9 a.m. on Thursday. I didn't get out till like 8 p.m. or 7 p.m. on Friday. So it's still an open court case. So now I'm thinking, like, whatever, I get out. I get home. My sister was at my house taking care of my dog. She tells me the police came by with some papers for me. I'm like, what? So I'm like, papers. I'm thinking it's some papers that I left at the jail because they give you like your discharge papers or whatever. But I'm like, that's where the thing will come. So his uncle had asked me to see the footage. So I let him see the footage. So like, next guy I know, his mom sends me a copy of a restraining order and was like, he's mad that you showed his uncle the footage or whatever, and like whatever. By this time, I had not been served with any restraining order, so I didn't know nothing about no restraining order. But so I'm like, this dude got me arrested while I'm pregnant with his kid, all because he refused to leave my home after getting caught being DL. He has a fucked up attitude, poor hygiene. He just all around is not a good person. And then he came back from New York to Jersey to double down by filing a restraining order. Mind you, in the restraining order, it's all types of lies. In the restraining order, he says that I called my uncle and said, oh, Malik's wild and handle him. Bro, this is not New Jack City. First of all, my uncle don't work for me. Like, he's not my soldier. Handle him is something crazy. Like, for one thing, I'm 37, not 57. Malik's wild and handle him is not something someone in my, like, who talks like, who says some shit like that. What the fuck are you talking about? Then it said that I threatened him with physical violence. That's all types of nonsense in this restraining order. So like, at this point, I feel like dude is like a raging rainbow person. Like, he is just angry that he's rainbow, and he is liable to bring.
He's angry, y'all, because she found the truth out. That's why.
So I went to the police station and I filed my own restraining order because, like, you're unhinged, bro. And yeah, it's clear you don't give a fuck about me. You don't give a fuck about my kid. So yeah, for right now, the saga's on pause. I'm still pregnant. I'm still taking care of myself, awaiting the arrival of my child. We are still legally married. I am waiting on that because, sir, I don't know if you noticed, but your ass going on child support. Because there's no way, like, you're not, and I don't want to have to. I don't want any questions about paternity if I get a divorce right now, so I'm not getting a divorce right now. And that's just that on that. But yeah, y'all be safe out here, y'all. It's real spooky.
Okay, y'all, that's it.
So I thought the last part was the final part.
Oh, wait a minute.
So I was posting my TikToks, minding my damn business in my world. And I get this text from Natalie at about 4. Now, the last time I spoke to Natalie, her son tried to contact me.
Gigi.
During the course of him having a restraining order, me having a restraining order against him, and I told her not to tell him.
Yeah, she got pregnant by him.
Otherwise, I would put him in jail for a year. So I'm minding my business, posting my TikToks, and I get this text from her. The first text: hey, I see your TikToks, and I may not agree with you airing BB out like that, but this is your truth, and you told not one lie so far up to part 7. I'm sorry that you guys didn't listen to me, but I pray for both of you dearly. May God protect that child from all of this. I can't believe this is going on between two people that I love so deeply. I still pray for peace. I hearted it, but honestly, I wasn't really interested in an interaction, so I didn't even respond to that. So what changed, you may ask? Well, in 8, 9, and 10, what changed is that I exposed what she did. And so now I got a different text. I'll read that one. I pray you found what you were looking for through social media. It's sad. Unfortunately, this baby will not be able to enjoy this side of the family. This is beyond messy. I will continue to pray for us all. My response was, can you stop texting me about this? I don't care about that side of the family. I'm cool with never talking to y'all again. Your son is a monster and you're not great either. Now, I don't know what level, now I was delusional, but I don't know what level of delusion that side of the family is, but don't threaten me with a great time. I don't give a fuck if I never talk to none of y'all ever the fuck again. And my recommendation is going to be, if you don't like being exposed for being fucked up to people, then don't be fucked up to them. Because I didn't tell
agree.
one lie through 1 through 7.
Girl, I won't want my baby around none of them neither. None of them.
Single thing I said happened. You were just mad once you got thrown into it because you were shady and grimy. That's unfortunate. Be better. People are so fucking fake, bro. Like, so fake.
I mean, I won't want my baby around that family. None of them. So they're going to take up for him.
Was the final part, but this just in. So I was posting my TikToks, minding my damn business in my world. And I get this text from Natalie at about 4. Now, the last time I spoke to Natalie, her son tried to contact me during the course of him having a restraining order, me having a restraining order against him, and I told her not to tell him not to contact me, otherwise I would put him in jail for a year. So I'm minding my business, posting my TikToks, and I get this text from her. The first text: hey, I see your TikToks, and I may not agree with you airing BB out like that, but this is your truth, and you told not one lie so far up to part 7. I'm sorry that you guys didn't listen to me.
But now the mother saying she glad she told the story, but now upset with her because she told it. Well, which one is it?
I still pray for peace. I hearted it, but honestly, I wasn't really interested in an interaction, so I didn't even respond to that. So what changed, you may ask? Well, in 8, 9, and 10, what changed?
Okay, I think it was the same one she repeated. Yeah, I think that was it. And so, baby, ooh, child. I hope y'all enjoyed it, honey. Baby, this was crazy. I don't know. It was another part to this. I don't know. I'll have to find out. Oh Lord! Oh! Can't play no music here. Yeah, I will have to find out. But like, I feel sorry for her. I really do. I feel sorry that she had to go through this. I don't know if she's still with him now. I'm not sure. But I'm sorry she had to go through this. But there was a lot of red flags that she did miss. A lot. And there's no coming back. That man is who he is. That man who he is. He loved men, baby. Donna, I said that. I said it in the beginning that I believe that mother knew about her son. It's no way the mother did not know. It's no way. It's no way. It's no way. I just did not believe it. I ain't believe that. I mean, if anybody else want to believe it, they can, but I just believe she knew. And it's sad. It's sad. She have to raise her child by herself now. Now the family don't want to have nothing to do with her or the baby. I don't know if they still married or not. I'm not sure. But she did the right thing by saying she was not going to get a divorce until after the baby was born. I agree with that. So no maternity can't take place. You know what I'm saying? And this may traumatize her for a long time. For a long time. And I mean, I can't even imagine seeing your, not even your husband, just somebody you're dating, interacting with another man. I couldn't imagine that. Oh my God, I will flip the hell out. Woof. Man. Man. Wow. She's, well, she said, yeah, she did say she was going to divorce him. Whew. Y'all, I'm just in shock. Like, damn. But the red flags was there. I mean, they was there, and you know, she missed them. They was there. When they was going out for dinner and all of that, her and the mother knew then. The mother knew then. Yes, I feel sorry for both women. Yes. Yes. Them TikToks be having some good stories, boy. I tell you. Yes, they do. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Wow. Mm. I don't know, y'all. I just feel like the mother knew, and the mother didn't say anything. And because why you want your son with this girl so bad? You know what I'm saying? You want your son to marry this girl, to marry your son so bad. Like, why? Why? Like, that was kind of weird to me too. And then the mother gonna say she don't want nothing to do with the child or her. Wow. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. That is something terrible. You know, I hope she get the peace that she deserves, that she needs, for the sake of her and her child. Get her happiness back. I know it's going to be a hard road for her. She's not going to get over this just as easy. It's going to take time. It's going to take time. Um, it may be a long time before she get another relationship. She might not trust a man for a long time. It may be a long time before she trusts another man. Exactly, Joanne. Exactly. Exactly. I wouldn't even care at this point about my baby being around none of them. Hey, Joanne, I hate to say it, and I hate to be mean, Joanne, but I've been sold my baby when the baby get older, you're dead today. Girl, I hate to say it, but I was just, baby, I wouldn't even want my child to be around a father like that. No. No, absolutely not. Mm-mm. Absolutely not. That was nasty, and that was very disgusting. And I'm gonna tell you, she's gonna have a lot of trust issues when it comes to men. A lot. I guess the mother was hoping him getting married to a woman would help him become more. Yeah, but she thought it was. But you know what, Terry? I believe the mother knew already. I believe the mother already knew that. There's no way the mother did not know that about her son. I'm telling you, Miss D. Yeah, if that was my, they'd be like, "Well, my baby, your daddy passed away, honey, when you was 5 years old." I'm just being real, y'all. I'm serious. Yeah, he passed on. What happened? I'm not sure, but yeah, yeah. There will be one time in my life I lied, and I'm sorry. What do you tell your children about your father? I just told you what I tell him, Brittany, that he passed on. I'm being honest. I'm just being honest. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, Joanne, the mother should have told her because the mother knew. Ain't no way the mother did not know. It's no way. Good evening, everyone. Good evening to you, sweetie. How are you? No, I don't buy that. I definitely believe the mother knew. And when they went out to that restaurant and the daughter said something to the mom about that den and the mother tried to cover it up and like, oh, no. Nah. You know what I'm saying? The mother knew then. But she was telling the daughter no. When the daughter had a feeling he was, the mother was telling her no because the mother did not want to come out to tell her yes to try to keep her calm. You know what I'm saying? Because the mother had already had in her mind that she wanted them to be together in a relationship and get married. Okay? Yeah. Thank you so much, Brittany. Yep, and he probably not going to pay the child support anyway. He don't take care of himself. Right, right. And she say he don't like the work. Girl, what blew me away when I heard her say his drawers were shitty. Now, Lord. When I heard her say that, I'm like, oh my God, Dookie Booty. Wow. That's crazy. That is definitely crazy. Yeah, I really feel bad for her because I really do believe it's going to take time for her to really trust a man again. It's going. I'm telling you, it's going to take time. Now, instead of her going to counseling with him, she needs to go to counseling alone so she can overcome this because this is trauma to her. This is trauma, and she don't want this trauma to spill over in her child life, which is a boy or girl, whoever, when that child get old enough. Now, I don't know how long ago this was. You know, I gotta try to keep up with this, y'all, because I don't know. This can be a lot of trauma to her. She needs to go to counseling here herself. But going to counseling with him, I wouldn't even ask that thing to go to counseling with me at all. At all, honey. What? Oh my goodness, I had to stop. Oh, you stopped watching, baby. It was too much. That took me out, D, using his underwear to wipe the neck. Woo, baby. Woo. Yes, go to counseling by yourself so you can heal. Yes, and not with him. Because that's going to be a process right there. I can promise y'all that's definitely going to be a process for her. You know, she got to process all this. I mean, she's seen this stuff. These is things she's seen with her own eyes from his phone. She even stated he acted like he was laying with a real woman. You want me to stop, baby? What the? What? Just nasty work all across the board. Just nasty work. Oh my God. Whew. I believe the whole family knew. Well, the uncle was not against her. I'll say that. The uncle say he has problems everywhere he go. Everybody he get in contact with, he has problems. So it seems like to me the uncle knows his history. Now I don't know if the uncle knew he was rainbow. Shit, a strawberry. I'm listening. Oh, I was listening when I heard about the underwear. Yes, baby. Honey, she's seen it. She's seen it with her own eyes, Miss Williams. Yes. With her own eyes. Yes. Yes, she did. Mm-hmm. She's seen it with her own eyes. And that's when she told him to get out. She said she had to clean the toilet all behind him. Shit was all in the toilet, all in his drawers. The house was stinking. Well, honey, I'm trying to figure out what that booty linking back there. What was going on back there, honey? Maybe he need to get some gauze and put back there because something wasn't right. Whew. Yes, I would have been done right then and there. Yep, I'd have been done. Absolutely done. Absolutely. Uh, Baby, first of all, because it clearly shows that she found out about his sexuality before she got pregnant. So it's no way I would slept with that man any longer. No way. You already admitted that you never seen condoms nowhere. You already admitted that, right? So did you make him wear a condom with you? I hope so, because she never said anything. And from what I'm hearing, you must have been not, because you got pregnant by her. But what I'm saying, I wouldn't have never slept with him with one or without one. Okay? You'd have been somewhere in the other house and you'd have been gone in 30 days. I would have never ever allowed you to sleep in my bed with me. I would have never made out with you anymore. And it wouldn't have been a baby. No. Mm-mm. Because you think that man was going to love you the way he loved a man? No. Because he's not into women. He's into men. And every time he probably was sleeping with you, he was thinking about them other men. Mm-hmm. And wish it was them men over there with him. He didn't care anything about you. Anything at all. He didn't care about you. D, oh my God, I couldn't even say what I was thinking. Oh my God, right, D. That's sad. The whole house was nasty, was dirty and nasty. Yes. Mm-hmm. Exactly, Miss D. Nasty. Really nasty. Like disgusting. Disgusting. Mm-mm. Girl, you should have knew when that man moved in. You couldn't change it. You say he was on drugs. How you know if he really stopped drugs? Because normally when a person go to a rehab and they detox from drugs, they don't even do alcohol, because that can trigger the drug activity back. You understand what I'm saying? So do you really know if he was really off drugs? I'm just saying. Right. And didn't get pregnant by the man if you find enough evidence against him. Yes, that man cared about her. That man cared about her and her well-being. Yeah, he didn't give a damn. Listen, while that man was with her, that man was thinking about somebody else. Baby. Thank y'all for the coffees. I appreciate y'all, my love. Thank y'all so much for the coffees. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. You can't change a man. They only change for the person that they love. Absolutely, Brittany. Absolutely. It's just no way. So she missed a lot, right? But I think she knew. I'm going to say this. I do believe when she was going out with him with the mom, I do believe she did see red flags that he was rainbow. The mother seen it also, but the mother tried to convince her that her son was not, because the mother knew in her heart and her mind that she was a very intelligent, nice woman, had it going on, just got out of service, had her own house, working in Manhattan, had her own car, had it going on. So in the mother mind, the mother had already put them in connection to be together. That's why the mother was trying to stir the girl. No. Y'all get where I'm going, right? But I do believe the mother knew. I feel like the mother set this girl up with her son. Yeah. Miss Williams. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. She should have left him before she got pregnant. That's what I said, Brittany. I would have never been sleeping with him because you knew a lot of things before you even got pregnant with this man. Or let's say this, maybe she was already pregnant and didn't know. Possibility? I don't know. I don't know. I feel bad for her. I do. I know she lived here where I live in New Jersey, but I don't know where in New Jersey because New Jersey is very big. So I don't know what part of New Jersey she's in, but she sure live in my state. Mm, wow. Wow. And he went and got the restraining order on her because she's sitting around that picture of that uncle. He ain't like that. He ain't want that family. He ain't want that family to see what he was doing with them men, honey. He had to make up a lie, go get a goddamn restraining order. He said, I'm gonna stop you right now. Right now. Okay? Hey, Miss Davis. She had more than red flags. She told her. Exactly, Miss Williams. Exactly. Yes. Yes. And you talking about you still loved him? Okay, I grant that. You know what I'm saying? She probably still loved him. You know what I'm saying? Because that was her husband. Before she found out she was already in love with this man. She had married this man. So I can grant her for the love. But still doing the things that she was doing, interacting with this man in bed and all this kind of other shit. Nah. 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 Mm-mm. Yeah. Just don't buy that one, y'all. Hold on, I'm trying to get back to my chat. I just can't buy that one, y'all. That one's a little harsh. Wow. Whew, baby. You got to be careful. You got to be careful when you dating these men. You know, you got to be careful. You really do. When it comes to anything, look for the red flags. Because, you know, when you date them, you don't want to already have them living in your household or you don't already got married with them and then you start to see the red flags. You don't want to get to that point. You want to have it as though you see the god doggone red flags before you get deep down in a relationship with a person. That's how you really want to look at it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, y'all, let's pray for her. Because that's deep. That's really deep. That's really, really deep. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Wow. Now, I would love to keep up with this story because I would love to know about the court date. How does she make out with the court date? Um, about the baby. So I'm gonna see can I find some more information out about it, y'all. That's all I can say. You know, if I can find more information, I'll bring it to y'all. I would have to go through some TikToking. Wow. And I wasn't even going to do all these stories today, y'all. I see when the stories get good, y'all, we want me, no, do it again. So, yeah. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Lord Jesus, baby. That was something else. Definitely keep her in the prayers. Yes, moving too fast. Yes, yes, yes. Yep, background checks and all, Brittany. Absolutely, Brittany. Absolutely. You have to. Who are we talking about? We did. Oh, we had 3 stories today. Oh, I can't. Okay, one story was this girl moved in with somebody she moved in with this man and thought this man was who she thought he was, but he wasn't. The second story was this girl got pregnant by her brother. The third story was the lady got married by a download man. So you can go back and watch the live. That was 3 stories that we did today. Yes, I like those stories. Oh, okay. 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 I'm gonna see if I bring some more for tomorrow. I appreciate all y'all that did time in. I love y'all, the ones that, still, come over and support me no matter what I talk about and stuff. I always say that. And I appreciate y'all so much. I'm just trying to build y'all, just trying to come up with different commentary and stuff, and just trying to build. Um, okay, sis, I listened to what I missed. Okay. And I'm gonna try to look up some more tonight. I'm trying to look up some more TikTok stories tonight. So yeah. So I'm just trying to, bring some other little stuff, y'all, the best I can. That's it. And that's it. I do the best I can to get my supporters and my views and stuff back up, because they're kind of low right now. But I'll work on it. I definitely will. And I know in right time, God will see me through it all. He definitely will see me through it all. Yeah. And sometimes, again, y'all, I get discouraged and stuff, but like I did yesterday, and that's why I didn't come on. But I know some of y'all do really got my back, and some of y'all really do love me, and y'all really, really rock for me no matter what. No matter what, y'all still be right here by my side. Though was good. Okay, I can eat again. It spoiled your appetite. I know, because I wouldn't be to ate through that mess neither. I understand. I understand. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. And especially that last story. I know I definitely couldn't have ate through that story. The other two I could have, but that last one, no way. uh Stay encouraged. Thank you, Auntie Strokes. Appreciate that. I definitely do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah. And thank you so much to you, Joanne. I appreciate you for your support all the time, helping me come up with content, y'all, because she really does. She helped me come up with content on the back end, and she helped me make things that she can help me with, that she can make for my channel. So I want to say thank her so much. Um the live was great. Thank you so much, Miss Williams. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate anybody that see me for me. You know what I'm saying? And not for what they think about me, or what someone told them about me, or this and that. Just see me for me. So I definitely do appreciate everybody. I do. Well, Lisa say I put my popcorn after the last video. Oh, nobody want to eat after that video. Oh Lord Jesus, they said, nope, I can't. Listen, honey, I wouldn't have ate neither. Not with no dookie all in the drawers and all that stuff. Now I wouldn't want to eat neither. That's damn nasty. That sounds nasty. Stay encouraged. Your channel would be great. Keep building, lady. Thank you so much, Miss J. I appreciate that, Miss J. Thank you so much. Thank you. No way, no how. I know, Lisa, because I get like that too. Like, I lose my appetite quick. I'll say that. Yeah, I can lose my appetite quick. Like, like no way. This sound nasty. Yeah. So yeah. So I've been, I follow this new content creator. I think last night she just started a channel. She got like 80 supporters. So I want to support her. I want to support her. Hey Robin. I want to support her. I'm gonna start going to her chat and stuff and see what her commentary is about and stuff. Because I want to build. I want to build. I want to start getting more people that gonna support me for me, not because of the drama when I come and talk about Brianna. You know what I'm saying? That's all I get in my chat. Everybody will pop in. I have over 100 and some people or stuff like that. I just because you will really see who for you. Start talking about something that nobody don't know about. You're gonna see who there for you. I can guarantee you that. I promise you that on everything. Um, Yet it was nice and funny. Thank you so much. Thank you, sis. It goes to show everyone can't be trusted. Absolutely. 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 That is so true. So true. Yep. But I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. I'm not gonna let nothing stop me because people don't come in my chat and support me. I would never make a big deal out about it. I would never do none of that. I wouldn't do none of that. Nope. Cause you know, only the strong can survive. You know what I'm saying? Only the strong can survive. You keep pushing. You put 1 feet, God will make and put the second feet. He'll push you right on through where you need to be. You know what I'm saying? Um, exactly. These some people only like drama, and some people will support you for you. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. That is so true. Yep, that is so true. So it is what it is. I love my little 30, 40 people who ever come in and support me and buy me a coffee or send me a stupid sticker or whatever it may be. But it is what it is. I haven't seen Black Panther since my birthday, but I want to tell her shout outs to her again and shout outs to everyone that supported me on my birthday with everything. I want to tell y'all thank y'all so much. I really, really, truly appreciate every last one of y'all. Every last one of y'all. And I think I'm going out to after hour to after hour party tomorrow. I gotta call my friend today and see what it like. Cause yeah, we want to do that tomorrow because it makes no Friday and Saturday. Hey Chad, happy best birthday, Miss D. I saw you partying and eating and enjoying your night. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I may go out tomorrow night, so if I do, me and my friend, I'm gonna go live with that one too. Yes, Brittany. I myself, I love peace today. It's just that, yeah, yeah. Um, the live when you went live for your birthday, you had us laughing so hard. You are a real one. You never change who you are for anyone. And I don't, Brittany. I really don't. And I always say this, Brittany. I know why I can't keep people in my life around me. I already know that. My counselor already explained all that to me, but it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing, but it's something I can't help because of who I am. I am an empath. Everybody's not going to like me. You know what I'm saying? And or they're pretend to like me, but really don't like me. You know what I'm saying? Or they're pretend to be there for me and like me, but on the flip side, they really don't like me. They really not there for me. They just telling me that. But I already know all of this. But I know that, and I have to be. That's the part of life I live in. Hey, Miss D, I watch you even though I may not comment all the time. I come in with my shoes off and hit the like button. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Thank you. Have fun and be safe. I heard the weather may be bad again. I love the music they was playing that night. Been wait a minute. I've been ages since I've been out. It's been ages since I've been out. Yeah, they said we supposed to do get more bad weather. Yeah, yeah, I heard that too. I seen it in the news this morning. What'd you say, Auntie? I was lit. Auntie. Yeah. And to be honest, I'm not a people's person like that anyway, y'all. But I try to get along with everybody. But I'm not a people's person like that. If y'all see me, if y'all know me, the ones been following me, y'all know like I'm glued to my chat, like my channel. Like I'm just not a people's person like that. I just like being to myself. It was funny when you call a they. Somebody else told me that too. I think who was that said that? I forgot. Oh, Pammy Poo. That was Pammy Poo told me that. Pammy Poo and Barry Boo said that. They said they was hollering when I said that too. Oh boy. Yeah. And that's what I like to do, y'all. I just like to have fun. I really do. I just like to enjoy myself and just have fun. Yeah. But I always been a person like, I try to always, keep my panel open, to anybody, I was never mean to not even throughout the whole saga, y'all know that. I was never mean to who can't come on my panel and all that stuff. I always open up my panel to everybody. I always did that. I was screaming, no more drinks, Miss D. Oh, it was funny when you okay, I read that one. We were like, Miss D, you still live? Yeah, I think I stayed live for like maybe 7 hours, y'all. I think I did. Yeah, I think I did. I think I stayed live for a long time. Yeah, so it's my birthday the whole month, Just thanking the Lord to be here. Yeah, so I'm good with that. Just thanking God that I'm still here. So yeah, I'm gonna find some more stories tonight. Yeah. Did y'all like my new thumbnail? Joanne made that thumbnail for me, y'all. Did y'all like it? Tell me how y'all liked it. Because she do helps me out with some stuff, y'all. Because a lot of stuff I don't know. I really don't. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I really don't. And she does help me with a lot of things, you know. And a lot of stuff I gotta try to get together, y'all. I really do. I really do. Oh, oops. Okay, what I'm tripping over. Let me get this up. Okay. I was tripping on my own god doggone. Um oh no, I'm on the what's this? Who is this? Hello? I don't know who it was, and I don't care. And they hung up, and I'm glad. So let's see. Yes, I love the thumbnail. Thank you. Yes, I did. Yes, I did, Miss D. Okay. Thank y'all for liking the thumbnail. I appreciate that. I'm trying to get better, guys. Sometimes it's hard, but my son said Ma D is getting down for her birthday. Oh, then your son was looking too? Wait a minute, somebody. Oh, okay, that was Auntie Tracy. She told me her husband was looking too. Her husband had tuned in for a while. Yeah, she told me that too. Yeah, it's good to just have a little fun sometimes, y'all. It really is. It really is. good to have fun. So I said, wait, I hate when this thing come up on my thing. Hold on, let me move it. I said I need to get my wine. Oh Lord, honey, when I came home, y'all, I crashed. Like, yo, ooh, baby. I ain't even want to get up the next morning. But I knew I had to. Knew I had to. Because both of us wanted to go, to the supermarket and stuff. So I had to get up. But I enjoyed myself overall. I really did. It was great. hmm So yes. And I love all of y'all for timing in for my birthday. I really do appreciate that. I'm going to be like you, D, and on my birthday. Okay, okay. I knew you crashed out. Crashed right out. Did you eat seafood for your birthday dinner? Um, that night at the club, yeah, I did. But the day of my birthday, nah, yeah. And I'm not like a seafood person like that, y'all. I just wanted to do it because it was my birthday. But the potatoes, oh my God, it was so good. The potatoes was good. The shrimp was good too. They asked me that I want crab. I didn't want no crab. I'm not a crab person, y'all. I'm really not. I'm not a. I don't got time to be cracking them crabs open, and digging out no meat and all that shit. I ain't want all that. I just got the shrimp, the potatoes, and the corn. And my friend had the chicken and stuff. She tore that chicken up. I think I ate like 2 pieces of her chicken, and that was it. But the food was good. It was really good. Um, Lisa, I can't even remember what I was drinking, girl. I ain't even gonna lie to you, Lisa. Lisa, if I say something, I'll be lying. Like I really would be lying, Lisa. I can't even remember, but baby, it was good. It was good, Lisa. I ain't gonna lie. Robert told my son back you all. Well, you better watch that replay because I'm ready to get on out of here, Robert. I gotta look up for my I gotta look up things for tomorrow, Robert. Yeah, I gotta do some researching for tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Yes. I enjoy all of y'all. I really did. Y'all made my night. You really made my night. I can't say y'all didn't because you did. Yep. You know what, Joanne, I used to drink that years ago and I stopped because that shit used to get me drunk too quick. God damn. Ooh, baby. That shit used to get me drunk too fast. I'm like, what the hell? So I just stopped drinking. I mean, I think they still selling Joanne. Yeah, I think they still sell it. I'm quite sure they do. Yeah, I'm quite sure. These bars sell. And now, you know what? I think, well, our liquor store is still selling the liquor store too. Me too, D. Me too, D. Lit baby, they still sell it. I just don't drink. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I used to love that Long Island iced tea. I don't mess with that shit no more. That shit, knock it down. Yeah, I ain't no drinking no more like I used to. Every listen, it gotta be a very special occasion, and that was because of my birthday. Okay. Other than that, I wouldn't have been drinking. Mm-mm. I would not have been drinking at all. But yes, y'all, I appreciate y'all. I'm going to get up off of here. I want to say thank you guys so much. I appreciate all y'all. I really do. Um, Thank y'all for the coffees. I appreciate y'all too. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you. Okay, I can hit them up on the back end. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate y'all so much. And I will see y'all guys tomorrow. Yeah, Lisa, it will make you fight. That's why I don't like it. I don't like Long Island iced tea. Mm-mm. Yes, sir, baby. You gotta be careful drinking Long Island iced tea. Ooh, wait a minute. Long Island iced tea make a person fight. You got to be kidding me. Yeah, if you drink too much of it, it sneak up on you real fast. Real fast. I would definitely say that. Because it's smooth. It's a smooth drink, but it will sneak up on you. Yes, it would definitely do that. Long Island iced tea would definitely sneak up on your ass. Shit. Baby. And especially if they strong. Hmm Robert say, "Oh wow, yeah, Robert, don't drink them, okay? I want you to be a good boy, okay? Don't drink them, Robert. Be nice." So y'all, it is 4:10. Thank y'all for timing in. I appreciate every last one of y'all. Thank y'all so much, and thank everybody for the coffees. I appreciate y'all. And Lisa, thank you for the super sticker. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Josephine, thank you also, sweetie. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Y'all just make sure you have your notifications on. So when I go live, you guys will know. But I'll post my live before I go live. Um, Same to you, Lisa. So I will definitely see you guys tomorrow. You guys enjoy the rest of your evening. Always remember, stay prayed up and keep God first and be safe out here. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace and love.